Hi, Green. Oh, Green, you silly goose. I was testing one of my overlay things. Congratulations on first, Green. Dad? Hello, son. And you. Green, I was looking through my emotes today for no reason in particular. And I thought about changing up the follower emotes to have more actual, like, me added things, not Twitch added things, but you actually use them. You do use them. So I left them for you, Green. And you. 200. You got my favorite moon, Green. I know that you. Which are the follower emotes? One, these 5. Mm-hmm. 'Cause mainly because the day I went affiliate green, I wanted to have something in the hands of the people. I wanted to give y'all something to play with. So a majority of the emotes we currently have, I added the day that I got affiliated. Um but because I was limited, I wanted to make sure that the followers had something to express themselves, and that was the closest that I could get. And also because when it made me affiliate, hi Senna. When it made me affiliate, it automatically added, I think it was the yellow hi. It automatically added one of those hi emotes, and someone in my chat used it, and I was like, what the fuck is that? And then when, oh, it gave it to me, and so I changed it to blue and kept it for the bit. Thank you, Senna. So that one also just has a bit of nostalgia for me for my first week of streaming. Hi, King Nerdius. And I'm all for it. Also, Holy Crow, of course. But the other three are just like generic Twitch ones. Yay! Good shit, Senna. Hopefully you feel fully golden in the next 20 minutes or so. That someday it would bring me back to you. We vibing. Did you ever go back to sleep? I is it the person that I think that it may be? Or is it somebody else? I'm trying to keep it vague. And I think I did a good job. Maybe you might not even know what I'm thinking. Yeah, okay, cool. We're on the same page. What day is it? Is today Saturday? Ew. That's gross. Damn it. They made you wait for a whole hour just to reawaken you. Let's see. What did you guys end up doing? Were you just yapping? I never wanna leave. I mean, you could always get them back, Senna. Oh, never mind. I take it back. Never mind. If they needed emotional support, that's kind of an exception. Yeah, trash their house. Oh, they needed support. Calling up to you. Welcome in, everybody. I think I slept with my mouth open or something because my throat's a little fucked today. But I'm feeling fine. It's just my throat's a little fucked today. So don't you worry about your dear friend Comet. I'm chilling. I was super, well, I don't know, maybe I am getting sick because I got really tired yesterday at like 10:30. And this is coming from someone who goes to bed at 3 a.m. Hi, Slightly Buzzed. Welcome in. So, because I'm used to going to bed at freaking 3 a.m., I'm used to waking up at 11 or noon on the weekends. Have a good lurk, Senna. And so I went to bed. I fell asleep I literally was playing Pokemon in my bed and I fell asleep maybe at 11 p.m. in the middle of playing Pokemon. And then I was really annoyed because I had to save my game before I closed it, and it added like 3 hours to my playtime, and that was upsetting. And DS did the whole thing where it was like, whoa, saving a lot of data. You gotta give us a second. Even though it was just me standing there. Welcome back from ads, everyone. So then I woke up, got myself situated, fell back asleep, but then I got up for my day at like 9:30, which I am not used to. Hi, Gojo. I'm not used to getting up on a weekend. On a weekend, I'm used to staying up late as shit, getting up for the day late as shit, and then immediately starting stream. I'm in Italy. Nice. Secretary? No. I'm sorry to hear that. Do you have can I still call you secretary, or would you prefer me to change your name? Lick these sunken eyes and learn to sing. Let me make a mod note. New user. Or Slight, please. Oh. Whoa, I've been promoted. God, we're on a first name basis. I'm a little shy. Please, Common. Secretary's my father's name. Call me Slight. Oh, Peepo shy. Sometimes people will call me Curious. Because it's a lot of streamers will default to the first part of the name, which totally makes sense. That's why I call Gojo Gojo. Phil, I call Phil for obvious reasons, though. Moondog, obvious reasons. But when people go, hey, Curious, I'm like, oh, oh, God, no. Oh, me? No, oh, God, never. The only exception being November, because I really like November's accent. So when I first met November, he was like, nice to meet you, Curious. And I thought that was so darn cute. So I didn't really correct him for a while. And then he started coming to my streams and, you know, I mod for him and all that. And I will be so for real though. I'm not an active mod at all for him. He's kind of got things covered, so I'm down to come in and make sure he drinks water and then go and vibe. So what was I going with this? Oh yeah, so he learned to call me Comet because he hears me calling myself Comet. Everyone calls me Comet. That's my preference. But I do have a soft spot for like, hey, Curious. I have not had very much water today at all, Green. I've been really bad about drinking my water. Even at the gym, because I've finally kind of gotten back to the gym a little bit more, which I was supposed to go today. I'd rested yesterday, even though I didn't say I was going to. I literally was watching anime with a friend of mine, and then we got off call because I was going to go to the gym, and then I didn't, and now I feel really guilty about it. So nobody told Crack Daddy I didn't go to the gym because I feel really bad. I feel really bad that I didn't stay with him. I didn't mean to lie. It just kind of didn't work out how I had hoped. But that was my only rest day this week. So I want to go today, but I kind of want to stream Batman after stream because I've had a lot of my mods, of course, asking because Songbird and Hadoy and Phil and Sam and all y'all really want to watch Batman. But for anyone in the community who's been enjoying me playing Batman, we want to watch the Adam West Batman movie after stream today. I had multiple chugs for you, Green, of water. All right, where's my man? Bring him up. God damn, Hadoy came in swinging, dick swinging out. Adam West is so hot. Moondog, you should join us. It'll be fun. I don't know the exact time because I don't really know how long I'm going to be streaming, but I'll try to make it not super late for the EST folk. I can't say for you, Gojo. It might be really late in Italy. I'm a little unsure. But hello everyone. Welcome in. It's nice to see you. Did anybody get second and third today? I mean, what? I shouldn't have said that. Dun, dun, dun. There you go. Good mods. Good mods. Here, take a biscuit. Good mods. Do I have pet the mods as a 7TV emote? I do! Good job. I don't think so. Seems out of stock. I wonder why, Hadoy. Star, I saw your picture of peanut butter cheesecake in Ratty's server, and it looks very tasty. I fully agree, Green. That sounds very fascinating. What time did Gojo say it was? You said it's 11:41. Oh, yeah. So it's gonna be like, I don't know, at the very... Oh my god. Is that a Mel's cousin? That shit jump scared me, Songbird. I immediately forgot what I was about to say. I was like, is that a Mel? Is that a Mel's? Oh shit, okay. Totally not two very hot people redeemed it. Totally not. There's no evidence, Hadoy. Right, it's gonna be probably around 5 or 6 a.m. by the time we watch Batman in the Discord. For in Italy, I mean. Not for us. Obviously. I don't know if anyone else has that. I don't want to call it a vocal tick because I don't have Tourette's, but like, I cannot say obviously without saying it as Alan Rickman. Obviously. Does anyone else have that? What would you call that as well? Where you can't not do it. But you don't have Tourette's. Cat grass starter Pokemon. Do you know what, Jen? Vocal stim. Thank you! Those are the exact words I was looking for. Perfect. God damn, Hadoy. I can't say literally without ew. I have tried to avoid literally. Because one, it feels like I'm rolling dice in my mouth when I say the literal. It's too jumbly. It's not easy. It doesn't roll off the tongue. It like double bounces off the tongue. Literal. But also because I hear literally, and I went to private school in high school. That shit was rough. I have a video. Oh god. I can't show it. I can't show it. Could I have you listen to it? I wonder. I have a video from college where I'm out with a friend and she's drunk as fuck. And I was like, party girl. And she tries to say that's literally the definition of my life, but she's drunk as fuck. So she just goes, that's literally the representation of my life. And I got it on a Snapchat that I was trying to send to someone. And I looked down at the phone like, oh, this bitch. It's so funny. It's literally the representation of my life. Latest gen. Thank you, Songbird. Isn't there tease of a Gen 10? I'm Gen 10. What the fuck? What is the subtitle for Ben 10? Ben 10. Alien Force. Oh, it is Alien Force. Oh, shit. Wow. I'm actually kind of proud of myself that I remembered Ben 10 Alien Force. Gen 10 Alien Force. Actually. Dude. Usually when I move away from games with streaming, like if I really dislike using the word like as a filler word because it makes me feel basic and kind of dry heave a little bit. However, I have been unable to avoid that, so I do use it as a filler word, and every time I notice it, it kind of gives me the self ick. No, stop. No. Doy. I know you use that. I hear you use that. And I also think about. Tren! Hello! It's the one and only Comet. Hi, Tren! How you doing? You must be excited for your days off. Do you start is tomorrow your days off, or is it the day afterward? Literally and like, I can't, it's a must. I mean, I can manage like what I can't manage is the fact that I actually said peepo clap at my work when I worked as a esthetician. Do you remember that, Hadoy? I was on the back bar grabbing products to perform like I just said it again. To perform dermaplaning, which is where you take a scalpel and you're essentially shaving off all of their dead skin. You're meant to look and feel like a professional. Somebody said something that they were celebrating. And I said out loud in front of my coworkers who have no idea what the hell Twitch is, people clap. They said, what did you say? And I couldn't play it off like I said anything else because, you know, it's not, I didn't say that sucks. And then they turn to me and say, what'd you say? And I go, oh, that fucks. You know, like nothing is similar sounding to peepo clap. So I just said, oh, nothing. It was so awkward. It was so embarrassing. I was in shock at myself that I had said it. And then I just said, oh, gotta go. My facials, there, she's ready. Using bruh unironically is an ick? No! I use bruh. Bruh. Well, I wouldn't call someone my bruh, I guess, if that makes sense. But if someone does something stupid, I will go bruh. Especially my sister or my friends. Well, Tren, that business was the managers sucked so bad that everyone was quitting. And so I was only there for what, a year, maybe a year and a half. And I was considered a quote senior esthetician because no one else stayed long enough. I was one of the longest people to work there. Yeah. Wait, he sucked? Whoa, Buster. She. Wow. Wow. Gotta like accidental misogyny. I got you, Hadoy. I got paired with this surgeon. That guy's a surgeon. No, sir. His wife is the surgeon. She sucked? Yeah, she sucked really bad. Okay, listen. I am not a person for confrontation in the sense that I like to talk about things instead of getting like catty with each other about things. I did say like I did hear it and I am icking about it. But ooh, I need to turn my music down for myself because I cannot focus on what I'm saying. Okay, bye, Hadoy. This one's on you. Whoa. Wow. Misogynistic and then trying to victim blame. Jeez, Tren, you're going for the trifecta tonight. What are you gonna do? Call me gay? Also, I didn't bring shit on myself. But listen, I don't want to hold awkward tension. If I have a problem with someone, I would like to talk about it as a discussion or a debate if it's really that heated. But I hear Comet was kissing Girls. No, Trent, I'm American. Do you really think I give a shit about anything that you just did? No. Will I point it out for the sake of comedy? Yes. Comet, you're so fucking gay. Do I need to pull up that picture of your heart rate, Hadoy? Or I wouldn't call you out like that. I wouldn't call you out like that. Hey, yo, wait, you're American? Yeah, why do you think I sound like my IQ is in the single digits? Okay, we're done. Good luck, Hadoy. I'm from Freedom Land. Do I think it's free now? Fuck no. Would I rather be associated with Canadians? I don't know about that one actually. Send me to Australia. I'll be Australian. But burgers per AR-15. How far is an AR? I don't know what the length of an AR-15 would be though. That's not a Google search I should do. Usually when I have a question, I will just immediately look it up and answer it for myself. I don't know if I want that. Especially if I'm trying to stay in Canada. Yeah, no. That'll put you on a list. Well, here I'm not worried about being put on a list. I'm worried about already being on the list and getting flagged again. Cuz listen, I've had my fair share of questions that would put me on some interesting places. It's just a matter of getting flagged again on said places and prompting further action. But it's just because I'm a curious bitch, man. I can't help it. I got curiosity. I got questions that need answers. And if someone doesn't want to answer that for me, I'm respectful about it. You know? Fine. Keep your secrets. But I'm gonna ask. And then once I feel like it's been enough time, I might ask again. And you can still say no, and I will still respect that. But you gotta check, and every so often check in and be like, so tell me about this deep dark secret. Incognito mode, I don't know if that would keep you off the list though, Songbird. I think it would still put you on the list. You have to end your search for a friend. How many calories are in a cum shot for a friend? Exactly, Star. I think it would be so funny to just look at my search history one day and I could screenshot the most notable ones and we could talk about it. But I'm going to be so legit. I don't really know how to find my search history on most of my devices. Oh, here we go. Oh, I added a new emote because I saw this thing called Moonshine the Raccoon. And I was like, yep, I'm taking that. So that was in my search history from today. Friday afternoon, I was looking at Newgrounds and bookstore model kits. On Friday morning, I was looking at the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand, neo-funk, and the definition of provisional government. Oh dear, this is gonna make this way more interesting, Trent. Thank you. I also added another emote. See if you can find it. I showed green, but we'll see if anyone else can see it. I got it, Phil. I'm probably gonna go over. Let me have some water too, just to emphasize it. Nah, I can't play to that kink of yours, Tren. Gotta keep it professional. Yeah, Phil. I added Sniffer. I heard that the Zelda movie cast was finally cast, like the cast list was released. So I looked at that. I thought it was interesting choices. They seem as though they would fit the role, but they're also kind of small for such a big franchise. I got it. I did that one. I wanted to use this is so common. Hadoi would call me on this shit. I wanted to use the word I can't say it with my retainer. Japery. Jape j- I'll type it. Japery. But I was worried that I had the definition wrong in my brain, so I re-looked up the definition to japery, but I was correct the first time. I was looking up the Subnautica fish because I wanted Bostrus to draw one for me. I looked up Whooper evolution and then realized I was looking for Quagsire because I was telling Gene, the Genie Weenie, that if he would be a Pokemon, he would be Quagsire. Let me pull up a picture for you guys. And he fucked with it, which made me happy because that's what I see him as. Quagsire, yeah. Because I think it was in Discord. I asked him what Pokemon he would be, and he said some like super cool answer. What? It was because Tren. I compared Tren to Machoke. I said Tren, that just looks like you. And so with Gene said something, but it just didn't fit him at all. And so I said, no, dog, not what Pokemon do you want to be, what Pokemon would you be? Because I would want to be a Reshiram or some cool ass dragon type, but I would end up being Mr. Mime or Poliwrath or some shit. But I said that Gene looks like this to me. This pal. And he was happy. Hi, Zeke. Don't mind the lisp. I'm reading through my search history. I looked up Rappin' for Jesus lyrics because I had to try to find a way to strategically avoid one of the main lyrics. I've been getting a lot of YouTube shorts for a show called Lessons in Chemistry. So I wanted to find where to watch Lessons in Chemistry. Then I was checking on my book that I have on hold at the library. You want me to do? I was reading through my search history. Would you rather? I also have time in Belgium in my search history, Tren. So maybe you should be a bit nicer to me. Did we damn, Saul. No, I'm wearing my retainer that I had to wear every day in high school. Don't you think I sound like a popular kid? I sound like a seal. I'm Indian. What do you mean? There's a video I want to quote, Trent, but it's really racist, and I don't know if I can quote it. So I'm gonna send you a YouTube short. It was number 3. Number 3 is the one that I was just about to quote. There's your DMs. Nice, Moondog. Okay, well, fine. I'll let you guys choose. Would you rather I read through more of my search history just for an inkling of what I get up to? Or shall I do my French? I looked up a picture of a wiffle ball so I could explain the nucleus in a cell for biology. What else is on here? Oh, do your French? Okay. Wiffle. Phil? I do not want to talk about how much spit is being caught by that little thing that sits in front of my mic. Your 5 minutes is probably definitely up, by the way. I am just being generous. Actually, no, fuck you. It's been exactly 5 minutes, and now it's time for me to do my French. Horaire. I have to hiccup, and I don't want to. L'heure. SVP? I have to hiccup again. I'm sorry. I can't really talk when I have to hiccup because it feels like when you prepare for a sneeze. It's not arriving. Okay. Il fait trop chaud. For too late to, no, fuck that. No. Tren, I'm not good enough at French to do it for like an extended amount of time. Oot. Do you speak French? Sorry, you're just like breaking out fluent French out of nowhere. Also, it just clicked. Is SVP short for s'il vous plaît? How long can you French kiss? Depends how big a breath I take, but probably about an hour. We? What? He's Europe. Well, I knew that already. That was never a question for me, Phil. Listen. I already alerted the stream of my disability of being an American. Bro, I should not be saying shit like that. But I didn't realize you actually spoke French. Oh, please leave for this. Close your senses, all of them. Don't feel or taste or hear or see or smell for the next 5 minutes. I don't want to assume. I don't fucking know, bro. Juin, juillet, août. I'm plugging my hole right out, as if you weren't doing that already, Phil. Fair enough. Songbird, one of the first things that I fucked up when I moved to Canada, for some reason, I know it's Canada. That was never a question for me. I would fuck up while I was speaking and I would say Canada when I meant Canada. I knew it was Canada. I meant Canada. But then I would say Canada and immediately I'm like, well, I can never speak to these people ever again. I cannot become friends with them and have this hanging over my head. Tren, what? Tren, I have a question for you. Does your voice change when you speak in a different language? Because when I speak English, I sound like this. But when I speak French, my voice is a lot higher for some reason. At least that's how it feels like my voice is higher when I speak French, which makes no sense to me. Whoa. Yeah. Australia is a big and beautiful country. Australie est un grand et beau pays. Canada here, we remember. I know, Ziggy! It's brutal. Il ne fait pas chaud. En août, il ne fait pas chaud ici. En français. No, I can't. I don't know enough French to be able to do that. I'm so dog shit at French. I'm so dog shit at anything that involves memorization, but my heart is in the right place. Il fait très fort ici. It's very cold here. If it's a very easy question that does not involve speaking, I'm not gonna. So I'm flying through this. Il fait froid. Oh God. Aujourd'hui, c'est le 14 juillet. En juillet. How do you say this? My voice only changes when I speak violence? I have questions. Have you ever taken a combat style class like jujitsu or martial arts or boxing or any of that? There's a lot of discipline involved. I like it. Juillet. En juillet et août, c'est l'été. Antoine adore l'été. C'est les vacances et il fait très chaud. Antoine est en vacances. Damn, need volunteers? Il fait bon. Is it nice in August? Hell yeah, brother, dap me up. Damn, Duckville, that dap might come in swinging. Il fait trop chaud. Il ne fait pas beau. No, it's hard mode. I don't want to fucking type this whole thing. Ow. En août. Il fait chaud. I am a tree. I am rooted. That you are. You are sturdy. Phil, do you think if I ran at you at full force, I'd be able to knock you down? Or do you think you would hold your ground? I started off stream with a very chill playlist, but I think it's too chill. Let's go into funk. Yeah, there we go. Je suis un arbre. I can't say that word at all. Arb, because if you say it in, oh god, I'm very hyper aware of my American accent when I say arbor. But in French, in English, like American English, arbor is another word for tree, because you have Arbor Day and it's celebrating trees and shit. But it's not that. That's not how I would. If I, I'm so self-conscious. Arbre, but do you? I'm just gonna go back to my French. Not even a second plane. Are you sure, Phil? I feel like I could disarm you, but I could not knock you down. That was it. I'm gonna melt into a human liquid and roll out the crease of the door. I get so self-conscious speaking a language that I am very bad at in front of people who know the language. Et il fait beau en August. Oh, I'm judging like hard. Okay, cool, awesome. My hope. I mean, Phil, if I, at my stature, run at you and duck and punch you straight in the dick, I feel like the distance that your arms would have to travel to reach me would give me enough time to disarm you. I'm so glad, Tren. I'm so glad. Il fait chaud. Il fait très chaud. Ooh. You cannot hit my penis. It is microscopic and not where you expect it. What? You just down below, you look like a Barbie doll, but you have a secret outie from your belly button. God, that right there is a Meat Canyon sketch. Il fait beau. Good. Fight like a man comment for someone who is How much taller than me are you, Phil? Like 10 inches taller than me? Sturdy as hell? Strong? Listen, I am sturdy and I am strong and I am like medium height for a lady. But I cannot compete with someone who is sturdy and strong and tall for a guy. No, green. That would be horrid. Yeah, it works as a codpiece, Tren. It's your armor. I finished my French. Oh, I thought this was gonna be White Room by Cream, and then it wasn't. And now I want to listen to White. Okay, I'm gonna cue it. Oh, wow. It is the most recent search on my Spotify. I don't know why I've been craving that song lately. Gingy, hey! Phil, Songbird, if you're listening, Zeke, Green, would you guys like to play Connections before we go into Dream Daddy? Because I want to listen to music for a little bit longer, I think. Connections mentioned Connections. Hi, your old pal Zeke here. String, spot, guitar, wheel, blanket. I need to find the ones that we haven't done yet. Oh, I don't think we've done this one. I want to do what? Oh, you'll see, my sweet summer Zeke. Connections! Oop. All right, champ. Imagine not being 6'5". I don't have to imagine. Although I have stood. Oh, whoa. Okay. Anyone who's really tall or really short who's listening here. Zeke, how tall are you? Did we do this one? Yes, we did because we did super. Did we do this? Yeah, we did Connecticut. Jesus Christ. You're 6'2"? Is it rude to say that surprises me a lot? Did we do this one? I don't think we did this one. What about this? Scream eject pearl bars. Pearl jam. Smile. I think we did do this one. I don't remember this one though. Jolly Flounders Belled Compact Ice. I don't remember doing this one because I don't know what this means. Yes, it's rude. Well, I didn't think you were 5'5". I thought you were 5'10" or 5'11". But 6'2" surprises me. Anyone who cares about me enough to do a task for me that is very tall and or very short. Songbird, I have no idea how tall you are. I'm sorry, I forgot. You did tell me and I forgot. Could you take a picture from your point of view? Like, I don't know, go to your fridge or to any nearby thing and just put your camera right where your eyeline would be and take a picture. And I want to know what the world looks like from your height. Because I've seen some people take videos like that and it fucks me up. It fucks me up so much. That's what life is like? That's what you see? God damn, your dick is so far away. yeah, Green. That's a weird request for an unsolicited dick pic. Hey, take pictures of whatever the hell you want. The people who are here, I would be okay with receiving most things from. You know, in like a I'm mature enough to handle it type of way. But I need to know. I need to know what that would look like. Because, damn. Is there any way, hold on. Do I have anything I could stand on that would be the height of 6'5"? How many inches would I need to add? 10 inches, I think. Okay, let me measure out 10 inches tall. You can't see me, so it's not for stream. This is just for me. 10 inches? Yeah, right? I'm 5'7". I guess it's like 9 to 10 inches. I'm 5'7" to 5'8". And so I need 10 inches taller. Did I do my math right? 6'5". Yeah, because it's 12 and yeah. I've got a 1/4 inch you could use. Is it used or new? Songbird, I think you forgot something. Okay, 10 inches taller. I can't imagine being that high off the ground. Maybe how high can I get on my toes? If I stand on my toes, I can add another 4 to 4.5 inches, but that's about it. But let me see what life is like. Disorienting. Four inches? That's a lot. I know what you're trying to say, but I had to stand on my toes all the time for dance, so that's way too. God damn it, you two. Okay, do we want to do connections? Phil, did we do this one? That's what Songbird. Yeah, no, yeah, Songbird. I just clocked what you were trying to do. What is it? Sporty Spice, Scary Spice, Ginger Spice. It is Ginger Spice, Baby Spice. Nope. And if you excuse me, sorry, bud. Fast, compact, sporty ways, sleek ways to describe a car. Compact, sporty, fast, sleek. How do we feel about that? I feel pretty good about that. I've heard an Audi described as all of these. Songbird. Anyone? I'm just gonna send it. Yeah, adjectives for a sports car. Easy clap. Ice Sky, Baby, Roy are all blues, I think. Okay. Ice blue, sky blue, baby blue, Roy blue. Yeah, no, I feel that. No. Powder blue. It's powder blue. Sorry, Phil. I'm jumping. Get your ass back here. Okay. Flounders. I have no idea about these last two. Do you think it could be another multi-word thing or ensign, blah? Scary Man, Mr. Man, Ginger Man, Jolly Man. Explain Mr. Man. Mr. Man is so manly he has 2 testicles. I meant to say 2 pairs. But the fact that he only has 2 is a lot funnier to me. He's so manly, he has 2. Oh shit. I really caught myself off guard with that. Roy? I feel like Roy Could it be last names or first names from a show? A show that I probably have not seen. Or does it end in something? This is just an odd word choice to me. I believe it means to like lean on something or to push something on our something in that regards. But I'm worried it's gonna be ends in blah blah blah. Because I don't particularly want to deal with that. Flounders? Flounder sounds like a last name. Is ginger a feeling? Of an area of land or building. Be next to or have a common boundary with. Oh, okay. Is there another definition that I was thinking of, Songbird, or is that the only definition? Okay. So, next to / share boundary? That still does not really help us in terms of what these could possibly be. To touch or lean on. Oh, okay, cool. I don't know where I heard it, but I have only heard the second definition. Any guesses, or should I just be trying some shit? But you're good, Songbird. What about Jolly Scary? Okay. Nope. What? Results. Wait. No! You're not gonna tell me? Reveal answer. Oh my god. Okay. What? Words before Rogers? Disney animated characters plus a letter? Are you shitting on my dick right now? Are you serious? Come on! Wait, you have a dick? What, you haven't seen? No, I don't. Tren, I have been asked that before, like legitimately though. Crazy. Crazy thing to ask a person who was born a woman. You got a dig? Let me see. No, I don't. No. Send DMs. Okay. Because I like you, Tren, I'm not gonna do what I would normally do. But what I would normally do if I ever got a either an unsolicited dick pic or if someone asks like to see things that I don't want to show them, I would send them one of the largest dick pics I've ever received. Because what hurts your ego more than asking to see someone's titties and getting a picture of a cock that is way larger than yours? So unless you want that, which I would send that. If you asked me to, I will send it to you. But like, I appreciate you as a person enough to not do that to you unsolicited. I would cry. That's awesome. But it works really well. Yeah? Well, hey, if you ever wanted a dick pic from not my body, I got you. Heads I win, tails you lose. Okay. Well, I see a lot of Z words already. I know. I know, Songbird. Okay. Uh. Whoa, I'm being very thrown off by all the zip. Okay, I need to find a place to start. Bubbly, cab. I'm looking for wine terms. What are more wine shorthands? wine abbreviations and or nicknames? Cuz I'm saying cab is like a cabernet. Bubbly would be any sort of champagne or prosecco. Yeah, Chardonnay. Okay, what's the last one? Mm-mm. Are there any This is Twitch. Are there any wine sommeliers in chat? Raggedy ass wine. What are some types of wine? Zin? I was looking at that, but I can't look at Zin without thinking of freaking like the gum type. It's not gum, but the uh what would you call that? Why am I blanking on what it's called? Hello? Nicotine. There we go. I could not think of that word. Would you call no? It's not zing though. I was thinking Riesling, but you wouldn't call it a zing. You would call it Zinfandel. There we go. Wine nicknames. I'm proud of. Oh hey, I'm a little proud of myself for that category find. Okay, where to go now? Name, number. Pat yourself on the back. Thank you. I will, Phil. Hmm. Zing, Zine, Zip, Ragmag. I just find myself utterly baffled on where to start with most of these. Glossy, slight. Well, luckily I didn't do it yet, Phil. Plus, I can't be gay. I have so many dads to romance. Oh no, Songbird. These have been difficult, I feel like, too. Like, let me shuffle them around a little bit, see if that helps. Expiration, burn. I don't even know, man. These are fucking me up more than I could ever say. Because they don't go together. The first Z did not go in here. I'm sorry. Trent, I do apologize, okay? I'll give you a moment to read and think. I have a poor attention span. Is there gonna be another? I know, I'm sorry. Foaming at the mouth. Logic, what is your logic behind that, Green? I'm happy to hear it. Knock, zing. Burn, slight, knock, zing. Green. I like your thought. Okay, let's give it. Oh, shit. Green. Absolute massive brain. Mm-mm. I was thinking about that too, Phil. There's like zip code, code name, but I couldn't think of anything that would really fully fit. Should I shuffle them again? I don't want to send Trent into a coma. Hi, Kens. Trent. Wow. Good thought. I'll give it a try for you. Things on a license or something, Saul. I was looking at name, number, zip, but I couldn't think of where expiration would fit in. But I could see this as like information on a license. Credit card info. Perfect. Mag, glossy, zine, rag? Or zine? What? Do you have any guesses for this last category? Ways to print. Magazines? Yes. Slang for printed matter? Ugh. I don't like that. That one upsets me. I love reading a zine. I don't. It's a short enough word. It does not need to be abbreviated. Not abbreviated. It does not need to be shortened. Elaborate. Echo. Second? No, not second. What's another way to say like rehash? Old school pop band zine. I'm sorry, Songbird. Okay. Age, kilo, day, things on a time, things on a birth certificate. Because they weigh the baby. Yeah? Yes, yes, business? Can I send it? They also have minute, which fucks me up. No, minute? I feel like time would be more than. Instead of 8. Oh, you think it's this? But minute in time, minute instead of kilo, but they measure the baby. They measure it. Dun, 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 True, they wouldn't need the age on a. Well, but what if it's not a birth certificate? What if it's like baby license? Yeah, no, fair enough. Time, minute, but I don't think you would need both time and minute. Because you have second, you have minute, second, day, time. Baby license. Yes. Baby license. Minute, second, day, age. But it's not age because this is like I don't know. It's hard to say. At age 5, I was born without a face. Wouldn't be Kilo because New York Times, no? Since when has that ever mattered, Songbird? Let's start with something else and maybe narrow it down a little bit. Hey, Victor! Hey, Victor! Uniform? Uniform? Thorough? Ah. Support second echo back. Ooh. I don't know about back, but I like support, echo, and second being together. Yeah, I know, back it up. Like, yeah, okay, yeah. Ah, I felt pretty good about that with you guys, but it's not right. Back, support, champion? I like this. Support someone, back someone up, second someone. Of letting you go. I'm so tired. Echo Kilo Victor uniform? I see where your head is at, Phil. Is Kilo the one for K, though? I don't think Kilo is the one for K. Is it? Because Echo's right, Victor's right. Uniform. I didn't realize. Okay, yeah. Whoa, Phil! That's crazy. Why champion green? Is champion another term for, like, giving someone a layup in a conversation? Wow, that's really, really smart, Phil. Endorse. Very nice. Okay. Time, day, period, minute? Maybe I should start with the other one. Particular, thorough, elaborate. Minute! Oh my god! It's not minute! It's minute? No, I'm stupid. I need to... Holy shit, my entire monitor just turned black because I accidentally kicked the cable. I thought I just... Whew. Yo! Okay, time, period, day, age. Duh. Wow. That one was actually quite lovely. It was hard, but once Phil got it, it was rolling. Dun, 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 dun. Oh dear. Photoshop, Yahoo, Google, Uber? It's all like, unless they're doing specifically. No, I didn't, Green. This looks rough for me. Okay, let's think about this. This one's easy. All right. Everyone shut up. Let's let Trent complete this by himself. Although I do agree with this. Swan foul. What? Hello? Hello? Hmm? Okay. Dodo bird, lovebird. Google Zoom over what else did I choose? Uber? I guess Zoom would be more in line. Google Zoom, Yahoo, Photoshop. No! Damn. Okay, let's think about this. We need to pay attention. Listen. We need to pay attention to how things are spelled as well. Are there types of meat here? Because isn't this a, like, dish? Or food? Or some sort of, yeah, it's like off-put meat food. Isn't this what's left over after they butchered shit? Innards like organs. Oh, okay. Mine. Photoshop, siren. I'm a little bit shocked that it didn't accept my bird answer. Well, Google, Goof, Geese, Yahoo? I'll have ooh. I could try it. We only have 2 guesses left, so I'm gonna need y'all to have to approve of that before I'm willing to send it. Words with ooh in them. But so does Zoom. Where are you? There it is. You make a very good point, Phil. Also, Tren, this refers to a person's look, like how they appear, their appearance. Tren. I think that was sort of right. The ooh. Maybe it's Zoom, Goof, Goose, and Google because they're in the middle of the words. They're not at the end. That's hard though. Yahoo, Goose, Dodo. You make a good point. Photoshop, Zoom. But what other editing terms would there be? In terms of silly. Look at you, you silly goose. You dodo. Folk song, love song, swan song, siren song. Moon, I am with you on that one. That one I'm not gonna ask for help on. I'm just gonna send it. Where are they? Folk song, siren song, swan song, love song. Kinds of songs. Well done. Dodo, Goof, Yahoo. I just don't know what other word would fit that. Goose? Like that? Okay, silly person. Oh, this is stressing me out. This is gonna be our last connections because I'm getting anxiety. Zoom. Do I have permission to shuffle it? Vile, awful, foul, main? As in low main? Well, I believe it is a word on itself that refers to someone's demeanor. So if you, I don't know how to even pronounce it, but if you said they had like a sporty mien, it may sound they dress sporty. Is my understanding. I was on Photoshop, Zoom. You think Uber, Google? Because they're all online things? Companies that have become verbs. You suck. That sucks. Okay. We think this last one is in relation to food then. Let's find out. Oh my god! Homophones of synonyms for despicable. You're foul. You're mean. You're awful. And you are vile, New York Times. God, that sucks. That sucks so bad. Oh, man. I don't want to be here anymore. Go away. We're done with connections for today. That is a valid response, Phil. Thank you for cleaning up, Kens. Need a feral raccoon emote? Well, we need our dead emote in time, Songbird, but this would be a perfect time for dead. Although I do have a picture that I use as a react image sometimes. Here, let me DM it to myself. It's just a I can't remember who sent it to me. I think maybe Boba did. It's a picture of a raccoon holding up its fist like it's threatening to punch you. And I send it to Phil sometimes. Here, let me find it. I have it saved as a potential profile picture. Yeah, I found it. This one. Me to New York Times when they bring in the homophones category. Oh, that's great. The only issue is to make it an emote, I'd have to make it into a square, and I think I'd cut off too much of the fun parts of it for it to actually make sense and register. But I like it so much. Yeah, I mean, Moondog, I like to think that the more we do this, the better we're gonna get at it. But that category, every time, I'm like, you're shitting me. Okay, we feel better now? Do we feel good enough to talk to some dads? Do we feel good enough to talk to some dads? Shh, silence music. We've got dads. You've got dads. I have a question, please. What is your question, Tren? Well, goddamn, now I'm waiting in suspense. Also, mods, did you want to watch Batman after stream today? Or was that just a maybe? Because I'm willing to stream Batman after stream. But I need, like, a confirmation from y'all. Because otherwise I'll just go to the gym. Or, if it has no ads, If it is ad-free on YouTube, I could start it and then go to the gym. If you had to smash one of the characters from the SpongeBob series, who would you pick? And no, it cannot be the— What? Come on! It can't be the snail. All right, let me think for a second on that. No, you're welcome to come, Gingy. It's just that my mods are the ones who've been begging for it. What was I gonna look up? Oh, wasn't there This is probably not the answer that you were looking for. I have a hyper-specific answer to your question. I don't even know how I remembered that this character exists. My answer would be this catfish. This catfish. I'm not going to elaborate. That's my answer. Wait, really, Phil? Are you in a position where you'd be able to stream it? Because then I could just watch it from the gym. Mouth too, though. That's what I'm saying. You can't be mad at me for that. I think so. Let's try it out after stream then. Because if you can stream it, I'll just go to the gym and I'll watch it from the gym. That'd be awesome. All right, here we go. Continue. I do too, Songbird.
You've got dads.
I've got dads. I think I get to choose where I go next. So, let me see where I stand. Ooh, we've got some third dates waiting around the corner. I know Hadoy wants me to take out Robert, so I'll wait for Hadoy on that one. Maybe we should start with a first date. You want to take out Joseph, or do you want to take out Hugo? Joseph is the, like, minister man with 4 kids and a wife who hates him. And Hugo is the teacher, whose son tried to convince us to buy him a vape. Oh, yeah? Or I would choose Tren. You remember that guy that's like, my bones are made of glass, and every day I walk down the stairs and break my entire body. I don't know the exact quote, but that guy. My skin is made of paper and my bones are made of glass. Fuck, Brian is hot. My favorite currently is probably Matt. He's a good man. We smoked oregano together. Hadoy's favorite is Robert, which is unsurprising. Fuck Joseph, fuck everyone but him. Okay, we could go on a date with Hugo or Joseph. I'm tempted to go on a date with Joseph just to kind of get it out the way, and also because I gave him Canada voice, and that's kind of funny to me. And then we can go on a date with Hugo, the middle school, high school teacher. All right. Oh, yeah, bud. Oh, yeah, Zeke's probably gone now. Brian looks like he does, though. Stop, Trent. That just made me cold. I need a big Brian. You know what? Phil is our Brian. Phil, come give me a hug. Oh, that's fine, Phil. But doesn't that vanish after a little while? I'm looking at your DM. I don't think it stays there eternally. His family's a little weird, but Joseph seems cool. I should take him up on his offer to hang out. Oh, true. We just left off with Joseph asking to hang out. Wait. How do I hang out with the priest? I don't go to church. Should I be Jesus-y? Can we keep Joseph in the cuck chair? I don't want him watching. I won't be able to be passionate with Robert if Joseph's sitting in the corner. Hi! Hey, how you doing? I imagine Joseph's family is staring at me as I fumble through some sort of prayer attempt. Maybe not too Jesus-y. Light smattering of Jesus. Will he want me to pray? Is he gonna pray at me? Do I have to pray at him? Talking to Joseph, huh? Ah! Amanda, how many times have I told you not to sneak up on me like that?
I selectively ignore it every time you do, Pops.
Amanda looks over my shoulder at the screen.
Joseph can't read your mind, you know. If you want to talk, just message him.
But I've never been friends with a priest before. What do I talk about? My favorite Bible passages? Ice cream socials? Khakis? We did just gamble with him, though. So, I don't know.
First of all, he's youth minister with a tattoo, not a priest.
There's a difference?
Oh,
You're overthinking it, Dad. Listen, just put it like this.
Dad.
Hello, neighbor.
Thanks again for the invite to the barbecue. I'd love to hang out soon if you're not too busy.
Isn't that a little too business casual? Well, thanks for checking on me, Flock.
Fine. Give me the keyboard. I got this.
Amanda focuses on the keys. Doo-doo-doo.
Hey, Joseph, it was great meeting you and your family. I'm still new around here, so if you'd like, I'd love to hang out and get to know you. See ya. The smiley's a nice touch.
Almost immediately, I receive a response.
What'd he say?
Huh, that wasn't so bad. How's your day, Comet? It's going okay. I was really tired and I fell asleep playing Pokemon on my DS yesterday at probably 11 p.m. And for someone who goes to bed at 3 a.m. all the time, that felt weird as shit. And then I woke up at 9:30 and couldn't fall back asleep because I was not used to going to bed so early. So I have had no idea what to do with my day. So I added 2 new emotes and I'm working on... There's a GIF that I want to add to stream, but I need to edit the background out of it. So I have to edit frame by frame. And I edited maybe 10 frames of it and I have another 60 something frames of it to edit before I can even test it to see if it looks good. Which it will not, because it's from a very old video game. So, that's what I spent my morning doing.
Hi, Arnold. If you're not doing anything in a bit, the kids and I are baking treats for the church bake sale today, and we'd love to have you over. It'll be a blast, so let me know.
Hi, welcome in. Hello, Emily. Is that Rish? It is Rish! Uses a lot of exclamation points.
I'm more concerned about him signing his name with a tilde.
I'm willing to let I do that. Oh. I'm willing to let it slide this time. Well, I don't do it in text messages, but I'll do it for an email. I respond back. Sounds like fun, Arnold. Well, I guess I'm doing this. Aw, that's very sweet, Kens.
Save a brownie for me?
Promise you won't sneak up on me anymore? Amanda stares at me, unblinking.
I don't make promises I can't keep. Real default, Pops.
Aww.
And Dad? Please don't be weird about the religion thing.
Me? Weird? Never. I'm totally gonna- I can feel it. I'm gonna make some weird comment. I make the short walk over to Joseph's place with a massive anchor on the front for absolutely- he's not in the Navy. I wanted a yacht, but I couldn't afford it with all of my kids, so I put an anchor on the front of my house. Don't be weird, Arnold. But what if they hang up a bunch of crosses or collect those little porcelain babies? What if they're all praying? Do they pray before dinner? During dinner? Over the porcelain babies? The door begins to creak open, a shadowy figure obscured on the other side. I kind of feel his pain, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, thank you for the follow! Are you okay with me calling you Mia? It seems as though that's the common name for you. If not, what would you like to be called? My first ever boyfriend back in high school was the son of a pastor, and I was an atheist. So I would go to like church events with my boyfriend. Maya? Okay, I got you. Call them Maya. Maya. It's in my notes. But I would go to church events with him, and do I want to tell you guys this? This is a little bit personal, but I remember literally being at a church event with him, and he we were in a church watching a movie as his church group, and he unhooked my bra. And I looked at him like, dude, I cannot do that in this place. You'd like to be called Replacement? Or are you willing to tell me your middle name? I wanted to ask, is Trent short for your real name? Or is it just completely made up? Also, is Genie's name Eugene? I was lurking and he said something about his name and I didn't catch it, but I didn't want to ask because he had just said it. It is. I don't fuck with that. It doesn't look. That does not match. That doesn't match at all. I don't. How do I say this? I'll DM you something, Phil. You can't tell him I said this as well, Phil. Because I think it would make him unhappy. Okay, let me know if you agree. Trenothy? Okay, Tren. Do you know what I mean, Phil? Do you know what I mean? I look at him, I look at the shirt he's wearing and that haircut, and I say Eugene. And my brain just goes, there's no way. Trenotheus? The door begins to creak open, a shadowy figure obscured on the other side. Who's there? Arnold? The door opens the rest of the way. It's Joseph's oldest. What's his name? Hey. Hey, fuck. Krish? Hey, Krish. It's Chris. Chris, right. Hey again. It's Arnold. Et tu Trenotheus? Oh, bonjour, Trenotheus! Bienvenue! I know what your name is. Oh, yeah, we met at the barbecue. How's the, Please don't say it. Jesus. Oh, God. Chris blinks slowly. Maybe he didn't hear that. You're weird. Is your dad... Before I finish, Chris walks into an adjacent room, leaving me in the front of the open doorway. Oh? I was going for Latin, but croissant works too. Bonjour, Trenotheus. What would be the French version? Trenon. Bonjour, Trenon. This was a great first impression. For a moment, I wonder if I should just go in, further subjecting Joseph's family to my winning attitude and artful charisma. Mercifully, Joseph peeks his head around the corner. Oh, Arnold, you made it! Joseph approaches me with his arms wide. I'm so glad you could come by. Are you ready to bake? Hi, Sam. I am not. I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
Oh, that's the kind of semi-confidence I like to see in a baking assistant. Come on in.
Hi.
Trenjamin! Oh! Oh, that one's my favorite so far, Moondog.
Oh, welcome in, Trenjamin.
Joseph leads me into a bright, spacious home full of nautical knickknacks, which isn't what you imagine at all. He has a massive anchor on the front of his house. It's actually pretty charming.
Hey.
I believe you met Chris, who left you outside.
Yeah.
Chris?
Hmm.
Are you going to apologize?
Oh, right. Sorry. I try to make eye contact with Chris, but he keeps looking away. He must be really shy. Okay, Trenjamin goes hard. Oh, that's awesome. That makes me very happy. Tren, do you mind if I give you a nickname in my Discord? Well, if you're in my Discord, I think. Yeah, you are. Do you mind if I nickname you Trenjamin in my Discord? Trenjamin. I did it anyway. I probably should have waited for permission, but I just did it anyway. It reminds you of Little Miss Fortune. Oh, Benjamin. I missed Little Miss Fortune. That was a great game.
I'm just a little lady. It's all right. Next time, just be a little more inviting to our guests, okay?
Sure. Chris seems to relish the chance to escape the conversation and quickly vanishes into his room. Joseph turns to me apologetically.
Oh, don't take it personally. Chris likes to keep to himself.
I mean, we didn't start off on the best foot in the world. Plus, being the eldest in the family can't be easy.
We try to cut him a little slack where we can.
Joseph sounds like Lois Griffin. No, absolutely not.
Oh, and here are the twins, Christian, Christy. Say hello to Arnold.
Hello, Father. Hello, Arnold.
Kids, come on. Dial it back on the creepy twin stick.
Now I want to make him sound like Lois Griffin. Creepy. I feel like that fits him. Creepy twin stick? We should get to baking. Maybe it's better if I don't shift the power dynamic of the creepy nightmare twins. Please make him more Lois sounding, I beg. Why? Because you don't want to be associated with Joseph? Little Miss... Not Little Miss. Little old Midwest. Wait, his kids' name are Chris, Christy, and Christian? Can you tell that he loves Christ? Have good time unpacking, Maya. Oh, that's awesome, Songbird. Are you guys gonna help us bake?
We don't want to bake.
Hmm.
Well, okay. What do you want to do?
We have to perform surgery.
Yeah.
Guys, we've been over this. Please stop cutting open your toys.
Yeah.
Christian and Christy run out of the room giggling. I can tell you it's not common. I'm sorry, Songbird. It's funny to me. After a second of relative silence, Joseph turns to me, grinning sheepishly. You ever have more than one kid, Arnold? Nope. You should try it. We both start to laugh, but are interrupted by a loud crash in the kitchen. What now?
Oh, that doesn't sound too good. Christy!
TT Songbird is not amused. Wait, this wasn't Songbird's stream?
Oh no, bud. If it were Songbird's stream, I would have been way better at connections.
No one responds. Joseph furrows his brow and motions for me to stay where I am. Might as well, Star. It's always good to learn another language. Start as young as you can.
Wait here a minute.
Joseph rushes into the kitchen. I remember this with Amanda. Half of fatherhood is trying to keep your kids from finding creative ways to kill themselves, and he's got 4. Talk about worry. I take a seat on his surprisingly pristine couch and twiddle my thumbs. Examine the bookshelf. It's a pretty sturdy wooden bookshelf. Looks handmade. Did Joseph build this? Von Doom! Hi, Von! How you doing? It's a pretty sturdy wooden bookshelf. Did Joseph build this? There's a big stack of what looks like travel magazines. Hyenas of the Serengeti, the underwater mysteries of the Antarctic. On and on. Seems like Joseph really loves a good adventure. Unless this is a Mary thing. Who knows? Next to them are a couple of different Bibles. Looks like he's covering all the Bible bases. King James, New American Standard, the Bible for Teens. He's a cool youth minister after all. I am present and accounted for, lazy and surviving. Good shit, like to hear it. You should be happy that you missed out on connections today. We did some connections from New York Times earlier, and it was infuriating. On a higher shelf, there are a bunch of old romance novels. Judging by the wine stains, they must be Mary's. The newest one looks like Hot Body Johnson, Sex Detective. Does Joseph's wife get the cuck chair? No, she's off with her own escapade. Oh, we've been doing Connections Unlimited, Vaughn, so we're just going back and back and back and back. I don't know if we actually did today's, though. So good luck with today's. Also, Vaughn, I don't know if you are interested in Batman, but after stream today, I want to... Either me or Phil is going to stream the Adam West Batman movie in the Discord. So if you like Adam West Batman, it'll be after stream. The 8th installment in... Wait, this is a series? Let's examine the coffee table. There's a couple cool knickknacks on the coffee table in front of me. Hey, a cross. Hey, another cross. This one looks a little different. And a third cross. Unified design aesthetic. Smart choices. Ah, it would probably be in about 3 to 4 hours from now, Vaughn. I should probably also join your Discord. Only if you want to. You definitely do not have to, Vaughn. But if you would like to. Yeah, you got it, Phil. I'm sorry you got killed, Gingy. Hopefully it was fun nonetheless. There's also a brass thing here. Oh, Songbird, do you need me? I could do a shorter stream today if you need. But Songbird, I'm not gonna say I told you so. I'm just gonna say, don't tell me any time when y'all are old as shit and go to bed at 7 p.m. This was guaranteed to happen. Y'all? Yes, Phil, y'all. I am old. For context, Kens, Phil and Songbird have been asking for Batman, like, not constantly. You have not been annoying about it at all, so don't worry about being annoying. I'm not annoyed. But they've asked for Batman a few times, and so I said, yeah, dude, today can be Batman day. I will nap at 7, but sleeping always happens later. 3 hours from now is 9 p.m. I like to think I'm annoying about it. You're not annoying about it. Okay, well, Songbird, because you are one of the 2 people that really, really, really wants to watch Batman, would you rather I do a shorter stream today so we can watch Batman earlier, or shall we watch Batman on a different day? Because I'm willing to work around you and Phil, because y'all are the 2 that want it so bad. There's also a brass thing here. Looks like something a sailor would use to navigate with. I think they're called sextants? Sex. Well, you have this many kids and things are bound to end up on the floor. No matter how hard you try to keep it clean. I spot a terrifying cloth doll that appears to have had both arms pulled off several times. It's been stitched back together a lot. The tag says C+C. Of course. I set that down and spot a houseplant. Hey, little guy. Keep being you, tiny houseplant. I spot one last thing on the floor next to the houseplant. It's a silver necklace. Wow, this looks expensive for something casually tossed on the floor. If there's a story here, it's none of my business. It's been a while. I guess I could go into the kitchen and see what's up. Agreed, Moondog. I walk into the kitchen and find Joseph holding Christy in one arm. She seems a lot calmer than she was a minute ago. But let me know whether you would prefer Songbird. Different day? Or short stream? Or are you staying up late? I raise an eyebrow at Joseph. The twins are a lot more manageable when they're separated. Short stream? Okay, when should I start Batman so that you can go to bed on time? It's just to give me an idea of how long I'm streaming for. Where's Christian?
Hey.
He ran off. Christy dips a spoon into the brownie batter and gives it a taste.
Dad, it's too sweet.
You're too sweet.
No, I'm not.
You're so sweet we might have to water you down with spiders. What the fuck? No, not spiders. Another hour and a half. Damn, so like short, like a 3-hour stream. Okay, that's gonna be short as hell, but I'm willing to do that for you, Songbird. Because you have done much for me, and I can do that. Joseph begins tickling Christy with his free hand. Ooh, I don't want to be here anymore. Between the laughing and squirming, I don't know how he's got a hold of her, but that girl is locked in place. The man is a professional child wrangler. Short as hell, stream like Comet. How tall are you, Moondog? More gym time, though? Well, the gym is open 24 hours, so I would be at the gym the same amount of time. It would just be really busy right now, but I manage around it. I would do probably, what, push day? Oh, Pippi, the gay priest is diddling his daughter, and I'm scared. Christy fixes me with her best puppy dog eyes. Save me from the spiders? Enjoy Batman while I go walk. Thank you, Star. Spoon duel the Spider King. I grab a wooden spoon and point it in Joseph's direction. Unhand her, foul beast. Okay, Arnold the Valiant. Let's see what you got. You may have defeated me at Tarantula Ridge, but now I have the upper hand. Joseph gently puts Christy down behind him. Have you come to squash me, knight? Or have you merely fallen into my web? I'm no mere fly, Spider King. Now on guard! For a minute or so, Joseph and I mock duel with the two dumbest looking spoons in the room. Eventually, I strike a killing blow in the invisible heart between his arm and his body, and Joseph recoils in horror.
Oh, cracker bones.
Blast! I am defeated.
You could never best me, Spider King, for I have the power of... I sneak a taste from the brownie batter. The magic... Oh man, that is way too sweet.
Hey.
Christy begins jumping up and down excitedly. My hero! Christy hugs my leg before making a surprisingly fast exit.
Hey, wait! Do you want to bake brownies with us?
Christy hesitates, then shakes her head no again.
Sparkle Pony.
Sparkle Pony. Joseph looks confused.
You don't want to bake with Dad now? You want to play with the Sparkle Pony? Yes.
Oh, okay, go. Before Joseph can even finish his sentence, Christy is out the door and down the hall. Ahead. Joseph sighs deeply as he stares into the chocolate batter. He tastes it again, face twisting. And that is still way too sweet. God damn, how many plates of brownies have he made? He has 2 full plates of brownies in the back counter already. So, what made that crash? Egg beater on the linoleum floor. It's my new techno single. Still haven't thought of a B-side. Now we're both looking at the batter. It's got a sickly sheen of sugar and chocolate candies throughout it. I don't know why that was hard for me to read. It's got a sickly sheen of sugar. That's a tongue twister. Sickly sheen of sugar and chocolate candies throughout. And I have a feeling Christy had something to do with it. We need a fresh start. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not really a baker, but...
Won't even sweat it. The bag came with instructions that have mysteriously vanished along with my daughter, so we'll probably be fine.
Probably.
Hey.
Yeah, probably.
He certainly looks confident. All right, Arnold. You baked a cake from a box before, once. How hard could this be?
Oh.
Now grab a spoon and get ready to rock.
Mario Batali, save me. Joseph and I set to work, cracking the eggs and mixing the things, and then pouring the things according to how we assumed the back of the box would tell us to. Things go according to plan, and soon enough we have a solid batch of brownies.
Hey.
Phew. Wait. Joseph has a little dot of batter on his nose.
Yeah.
Wow, Arnold, way to use those dad skills. I bet you baked a few box mixes in your time.
His nose. Joseph.
Yeah.
All we have to do is bring these to the bake sale and voila, duty done.
Oh.
Now help me find Christy. Keep your eye out for a pony that sparkles.
Joseph, hold still.
Huh?
What?
Thumb in position, and got it.
Yeah.
Joseph's eyes go wide as I gently wipe the chocolate off his nose. Is he blushing?
Oh, thanks.
No problem. In less than a second, I've licked the batter off my finger. Ew, God. It's got his face juice on it. It's really good batter.
Yeah.
We should find Christy.
Yes, we should. Do that, Arnold.
Joseph quickly composes himself.
Oh.
All right, she can't be far. You take the delta position and I'll watch your 6.
Do you even know what that means?
Nice.
Alpha Tango Sparkle, Roger, Roger.
Okay. Joseph starts making his way. Why did you say face juice? Considered an old esthetician term. Joseph starts making his way down the hall and calls back to me.
Take the brownies and the rest of the stuff I baked earlier today while I get Christy. We'll meet you out by the car.
Because face stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what my friend and my esthetician coworkers would call it if their face was extra greasy or like if they had overproduction of sebum or something. They would say, "Oh no, my face juice." Joseph Christie and I, Joseph Christie and I arrive at the church parking lot to find fold-out tables and pop-up tents already set up. Looks like the bake sale is already in full swing.
Wow, this place is packed.
Is this packed? There are a few people milling around. Must be a value pack.
Ooh.
If you can count a city's population on your fingers and toes, this counts as packed.
Point. Christy rockets out of the car and into the lot. Is she running on jet fuel? Joseph is Jesus' name if he was born today. I believe it, Phil.
I want to sell brownies.
Oh.
Okay, let's get set up. I want to see Mom.
Yeah.
She's down by the other row of tables, helping out with another group. Want to go over there? Tell her I said hi?
Mom!
Christy zips off immediately. Joseph seems unconcerned. Does she always run that fast?
Nice.
Yeah, and I can only catch her half the time. These knees aren't what they used to be.
I remember when Amanda was her age. I couldn't get her to sit still for 5 seconds.
Yeah, great age to deal with.
Yeah.
While Christy's gone, Joseph and I arrange all of our baked goods on the table and settle in. So, sorry, it's Arnold. So, are we allowed to eat any of our own goods?
Oh.
Look, if I don't see nothing, I don't say nothing. The man upstairs has strong feeling about snitches.
Sorry, what? He's a snitches get stitches kind of guy. I appreciate that. Does he actually? Joseph shrugs. He eats a brownie. It looks like some of the other stalls are actually selling drinks, little handmade crafts, and other sweets. Whoa, someone brought a soft serve ice cream machine. I gesture to it. How are we supposed to compete with that?
Oh.
Oh, please. This isn't my first time to the rodeo. The bake sale rodeo. There's actually no rodeo here. It's just a bake sale. I think you and I put together can make one pretty convincing argument for these brownies, don't you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We high five.
If you bake it, they will come.
It's not long before we have our first customers. Hey, dude.
Hiya.
Matt, Carmencita, great to see you guys out here. Happy to support a good cause. Plus, you know, as the owner and proprietor of the Coffee Spoon, an establishment that specializes in baked goods, I have to scope out the competition. Joseph leans close to me. This guy knows his stuff. Stay on your toes. So, what recipe did you use for these brownies? Don't say you used the box recipe. Don't say you used the box recipe. Just how Nona used to make. Let me tell you a story, Matt. The way they made brownies in the old country, yeah, that was all thanks to Grandma Palmer. Travelers from far and wide would make the pilgrimage to her sleepy little town simply to be amazed by her masterful use of chocolate. All that knowledge, all that experience, it was passed on to me. Sure. Joseph leans over again to me.
Lying is literally one of the 10 things we try not to do.
Okay, sorry. You told me to give it the hard sell. All right. We'll take 2.
Actually, we'll take 3.
I ring them up and high-five Joseph as our happy customers walk away.
See, not so hard.
Yeah, I'm hot off good feelings from the last sale. Who's next? I feel like shit. We sell brownies to a bunch of people I don't recognize, but who clearly know Joseph. Eventually, another familiar face pops up. Arnold! It's Brian! Close enough.
Oh.
Can we interest you two in any of our fine sweets and treats?
You sure can. I bet I could eat 10 brownies. Must resist urge to be competitive. I bet I could eat 11 brownies. They used to call me Brian Hollow Legs, heading back to when I was in the competitive circuit. Think you could go brownie for brownie with me? 12 brownies. Joseph is real unhappy with us. Let's save threats of competition eating for another time, shall we? Brian and I stare each other down. Ha! You're right. I'll just take one for myself and one for Daisy here.
Oh.
Coming right up. What? Raw. Think. Midwest.
Coming right up. You excited for a youth group movie night, Daisy?
Yeah. What's the movie?
Oh. It's a surprise.
Joseph leans over to me.
It's the Fast and the Furious.
Really?
If you think about it, there's some real heavy religious undertones.
Joseph hands a baggie to Daisy.
I made sure to give you guys the edges.
No, Songbird. Ha! Clearly the superior part of brownie topography. Thanks, Joseph. Our 2 customers walk off with their purchases. Joseph and I survey our stock.
These are selling pretty hot. At this rate, we'll have enough money to pay for their new paint job on the church pews in no time.
Wait, what happened to the pews?
Oh.
Ernest spray painted his rapper alias onto them. Young Steinbeck.
I would have gone for Young Man and the Sea, but I can respect that.
Yeah.
I'm Phil and I agree. That's too damn bad!
Speaking in ministerial terms, Ernest is hard to reach. In father terms, Ernest is kind of a turd.
Being a cool youth minister seems like a lot of work.
Hey.
It is, but it's worth it. Although, sometimes I wish... never mind.
What?
It's kind of silly, but...
Oh.
You ever heard of the YMCA? You ever wish you could just drop everything and go lounge around on a beach somewhere in the tropics? Drink fruity blended beverages, fall asleep on a hammock, you know, basically live out a Jimmy Buffett song.
Joseph, I think about this every single day of my life. My dream is to live in Margaritaville.
One day, my friend, one day, we'll be on island time.
We make a couple more sales to more church patrons. Everything seems to be going smoothly. Of course, off in the distance, I spot my old buddy Craig. Craig, fins up mentioned? Yes, sir, Phil.
Oh.
He's gonna be a hard sell. Craig's a fitness man. I think he comes to these bake sales to test himself, to see if he has the resolve to refuse processed sugar. Are you sure you're ready for this?
We go way back. I got this. Craig jogs up to the table with Briar and Hazel in tow. They're each finishing an ice cream cone, so it's unlikely we're gonna sell them on brownies, too. Probably won't be able to sell the baby. She's impossible to read. It all comes down to Craig.
Oh.
Hey, bros!
Hi, Uncle Joseph. Hi, Amanda's dad. Would you be interested in one of our delicious homemade brownies?
I don't know. Remember that one time? Hey, Craig, remember when we were freshmen? Remember how our next door neighbors pranked us by switching out our laundry detergent with dish soap and how the washing machine exploded with suds? And then we decided to get back at them by baking brownies for them but sprinkling highly intense hot sauce into the mix, and then we watched them cry after eating it. Ha! I'd feel bad, but we had to clean up the laundry room ourselves. Anyway, these brownies are like that, but without the hot sauce. Maybe you should get one. Maybe you should get one more, for old time's sake.
I don't know.
Craig thinks for a second. Well, the girls just won a game.
Oh.
You know what? We'll take one for each of us.
Hey.
Even River?
Oh.
I'll eat hers.
You got yourself a deal.
The day winds down and we're pretty much out of items to sell. Everyone starts packing up. Christy eventually comes back and immediately falls asleep in Joseph's folding chair. Boxed mix, huh?
Come on.
Mary saunters up to us. She looks like she'd rather be anywhere else but here.
Oh, hi, honey. Yep, they're selling like hotcakes, which is... Well, actually, they're just brownies.
Cute. And boring. And safe. Hey, Mary. Mary's eyes dart over to me. What's the rookie doing here?
I was just hoping to introduce Arnold to the rest of the community.
Uh-huh. You get a load of this freak show? What? Weird folk is all. How holier than thou types. Don't you think, Arnold?
Yeah.
Mary.
Ugh.
Let the kid answer the question. They seem nice. They all seem like they're really excited to help out the church. That's pretty cool, I guess. Huh.
Yeah.
Mary, can we talk about this later? Oh, am I embarrassing you in front of your new friend? Joseph doesn't respond, trying his hardest to keep his cool. Can we please talk about this later? Sure thing, honey bear. Mary turns her attention to me. Hand over the cash. Jesus, I'm not trying to rob you. I'm in charge of the funds here. I hand over the cash we've made. It feels like a hefty wad, if I may say so myself. Thanks. Now give me your wallet. What? Give me your wallet. You think this church is gonna fix itself? Mary. I'm kidding. Sorry. I'll work on the whole pretending to be happy thing. Mary leans in and whispers to me. He's really good at it. Mary walks off without saying goodbye. Yeesh. I'm really sorry about that. You okay? She really likes pushing your buttons, huh?
Yeah.
Joseph shrugs. No, marriage is perfect. Ready to head out? Joseph and I load the folding tables back into my car. Christy nods off the moment Joseph straps her into the car seat.
Yeah.
I drop Joseph off in front of his house. A small yawn sneaks out of me. Looks like I tuckered you out, huh? I'm a sleepy dad. I think I might finally be crashing from all the sugar. Ha! I won't keep you up then.
Oh.
Thanks for helping out today. Happy to do it. Also happy to eat brownies.
Oh.
Well, next time I promise we'll do something a bit more exciting and a bit less free labor. And I'm very sorry about the whole thing with Mary. You shouldn't have had to see that. It's fine, really. I know, but first hangout domestic problems aren't a good look. You barely know me.
Hey.
Let me make it up to you next time. It won't be Margaritaville, but we'll do something fun. Promise. I smile. I'd like that.
Yeah.
Oh, and one last thing. Joseph tosses a cling-wrapped brownie through the window. It hits me in the face, but I'm able to catch it. Hits the last one. You earned it. Joseph, please don't leave me alone with this brownie. Nope, too late. I'm already walking away. But
Good one.
bye. Joseph walks up to his home. He waves at me before carrying Christy inside. Well, looks like it's just you and me, Brownie. We'll save the brownie for later. Likely we're gonna give it to Amanda. I pocket the brownie. This might come in handy down the road. I step inside to find Amanda doing homework on the couch.
Hey, Father Unit.
Hey, child I'm required by law to care for. How's homework?
It's really fun and educational.
Really?
How long have you known me for?
Right.
How was the bake sale?
Good. I think I really could have made good. I think I really could have made a good life for myself as a brownie salesman.
Oh. Glad to hear it.
So what?
Were there any extra brownies? Or did you maybe sneak one? Or...
I think for a moment and realize that I still have the brownie that Joseph gave me. This would probably do better in someone else's stomach than mine. Heads up!
Hey. Wait.
I hurl the brownie toward Amanda. It hits the wall behind her and falls on the ground. Nice throw. She scoops it up and smiles at me.
Thanks, Pops. Hey, if you're not going to bed anytime soon, would you be game for some real shark hunters of Orange County?
I thought the lost hunter got eaten by a shark.
He did.
I sit down next to her and cozy up with the blanket. Awesome. We're not gonna get a good rating. We kind of pissed him off by lying about the brownies. Kickflip?
Yeah, I mean, you
A?
look great. That was
I'll take an A. I'll take an A. Youth temptation baking.
Welcome. You've got
Okay,
dads.
I say we take out Hugo. Let's get all of our first dates out the way. Right? I suppose it worked, Moondog. So, he's a art history person, very intelligent. He wears glasses and has a son that he does not approve of. So, let's message Hugo. I agree, Songbird. Dad tip 58. Practice makes permanent. I navigate Hugo's dad book page and type out a message. Hey, Hugo. Great seeing you at the barbecue. Want to hang out sometime? I wait for a few minutes before the computer dings. I'm so glad you messaged me, and I definitely want to hang out sometime. But I have a favor to ask. Our class is going on a field trip to the aquarium today, and one of our chaperones called in sick. Uh-oh. Is there any possible way you could come by and replace them? I completely understand if you don't want to or can't make it, but I'm gonna be honest with you here. It's the middle school class. I need as much help as I can get. I can't spell. That is one of the aliases, but I would just go for Gamba. I think about it for a moment. Man, that's a lot of screaming kids that I'd be accountable for. And they're in middle school, arguably the worst age to be. Amanda silently trudges into the kitchen and pours herself a bowl of cereal. Morning, Amanda. Morning, Pops. Hey, how was middle school for you?
Ugh. Bad, but nobody likes middle school. It's 3 years of bad acne, crying, and being generally terrible.
Oh.
Everyone sucks, no self-awareness. It's just a bunch of hormonal teenagers locked in a gross building for 40+ hours a week. Long division and starting fights over, I don't know, pizza day? Top 40s pop? Middle schoolers should be avoided at all costs. What was your middle school experience like?
I didn't like it. I had my first crush in middle school, and I'm still bitter about it. Bad acne, what's that? Fuck off, Songbird. I am still dealing with acne. To this day. I'm in my 20s and I deal with acne, and it's frustrating. Because my student will be like, oh, I thought you were a teenager too. No, I'm an adult. Don't come for me. I have bad skin. But I know I'm an esthetician. I know what I'm meant to do to help it. I just don't do it. I'm still bitter about it. Alexis Stuggs, you hurt me and I'll never forget.
What'd she do to you?
I stare off into middle distance, remembering the 24 hours that we dated and the 3 times we held hands between class periods. Then I remember the bitter betrayal, Her leaving me for Arnold Birmingham. Him making me eat dirt in front of her. I don't want to talk about it.
Ah. See? Middle schoolers are reprehensible.
Go away, Songbird. That person has some of the best emotes. And yeah, left me for another Arnold. How dare they?
Wait, why are you asking me about middle school?
Oh, Mr. Vega requested my help to chaperone his middle school class to the aquarium. Just wanted to know what I was in for.
You get to go to the aquarium? Are you kidding me? The last field trip I got to go on was to the clam chowder factory. They didn't even give us clam chowder. They gave us square pizza at a clam chowder factory.
Oh, is that why you won't eat clam chowder anymore?
Whoa! No, it's because Bobby Willingham threw up into one of the vats of clam chowder, and I'm the only one who saw it happen. It haunts me.
Alright, let's leave that story firmly in the past.
Huh. Anyway, you should just do it. Mr. Vega sounds like he could really use the help. Plus, you get to hang out with the cool fish.
Amanda, I get kind of weird about aquariums. The ocean makes me nervous.
What? Are you worried that a whale is gonna pop out of the touch tank and swallow you whole?
Don't you put fear into my heart.
Well, do they have penguins there?
Yes, they have penguins there.
Alright. Then it's settled. Penguins outweigh fear of the ocean.
I sit back down at the computer and let Hugo know that I'm available. He tells me to meet him at the aquarium and gives me the address. I grab my keys and kiss Amanda on the forehead before I head out. I arrive at the aquarium to find that the school buses have beaten me there. Preteens huddle around their teachers in small groups, yelling at each other and goofing off. Every teacher looks like they're at their wits' end.
I don't know.
Hugo jogs up to me, looking frazzled. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Hugo! It's been a debacle all morning. We're short-handed and most of the kids won't stop screaming, as I'm sure you know is the case with all middle schoolers. I lived through Amanda at 12. I'm all too familiar.
Oh.
Great. Well, it's you and me chaperoning a group of 10 kids. They're over there. Hugo walks me over to a gaggle of preteens who are all sitting on the ground playing with their phones. They're not kicking each other like... What? They're not kicking each other like some of the other groups, so we're off to a good start. Can you guys put your phones away? All of the kids look up for a moment to stare at Hugo, then they go back to texting. At least they're quiet? Too quiet. These guys are up to something, I can feel it. There's no way. They're too busy thinking about not getting food stuck in their braces to pull any stunts. It's middle school after all. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. We'll see. The class starts filling into the aquarium and Hugo hands out massive stapled packets of paper to each kid. These are due at the end of the field trip. Yes, this will be for a grade. No, you can't borrow a pencil. The kids collectively groan and grab sheets from Hugo. What's in the packet? Honestly, just busy work so the teachers can have a moment's reprieve. I think one of the questions asks them to sit quietly for 10 minutes to think about the Great Barrier Reef. Teacher hacks. I like that. Wait, I thought you were an English teacher. What does the aquarium have to do with books?
Oh.
We just did a unit on the old man and the sea. Nothing quite like introducing kids to the futile perseverance of the human spirit by making them pet stingrays. Thank you! Goodbye! I want to pet a stingray. It gives us time to check out some of the exhibits as well. Come on. They have a phenomenal selection of tropical fish. While the kids sit on the floor and pretend to do their assignments while they text, Hugo and I wander over to a large tank filled with brightly colored fish. Hugo points to a brown and white fish with long spines. That right there is a lionfish. Did you know their stomachs can expand up to 30 times its size? Deep space? Sure. Do, 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 do. There you go. Whoa.
Oh.
Their spines are venomous, too. Nature's hardcore. You think that's bad? Take a look at this one over here. Hugo points to a spiny, grumpy-looking fish hanging out near the bottom of the tank.
Hey.
That one's a stonefish, the most venomous fish in the world. And they just, like, keep it here? Oh, they're relatively harmless so long as you don't step on them. What happens if you step on them? Tissue necrosis. Cool.
Hey.
Nature is wild. Man, Hugo seems to know a lot about fish. Now their dad's in space. Oh! I feel the overwhelming need to impress him. Hey, see that fish over there? That one? Yeah, that's the American longfin. Yeah. Did you know that psychiatric fish trivia? This is the only species of fish known to develop clinical depression. Wait, are you serious? Absolutely not. I'm playing it for the gag here.
Oh.
Ha! Good one. We lead the kids into another room. Sharks, sea turtles, eels, and other marine life swim around in a massive floor-to-ceiling aquarium. The kids begin trying to take selfies with the sharks. Hugo leaves my side to separate two kids who started fighting over a Capri Sun. I walk around the room, reading the tiny little blurbs about different fish swimming inside of the enclosure. After a while, I look around to see Hugo again. He's gazing up at the aquarium in childlike wonder, while ripples in the water cast blue moving shadows across his face. For someone surrounded by angry hormonal preteens, he looks completely peaceful. So yes, Phil. He's an English teacher. Of course he has a man bun. He looks really cute in this light. I hope he doesn't notice me staring. Wow.
Hey.
I walk over... Oh yeah, it is kind of like a man bun. I walk over to join him. Beautiful, isn't it? I'd rather stare at you. Strokes chin. We can learn a great deal from Mother Ocean. A great many mysteries lie in the ocean. It's truly fascinating to be able to observe it in a setting such as this. That's a very astute point, Arnold. Money, dude. We stand together for a moment, admiring the wonders of marine life. We eventually make our way to the touch tank room, which seems to be the only thing the kids are actually interested in. The tank is filled with a variety of horseshoe crabs, sea urchins, stingray, and small fish. I stand around the edges of the tank and keep a wary distance from the sea life. Who knows what kind of nefarious plants those horseshoe crabs have for my well-moisturized hands. Hugo rolls up his sleeve and sticks his hand in the water. Don't you want to pet some rays, Arnold? I think I'm good. I think I should just stay over here and admire them from a respectable distance. Oh, come on. It'll be fun and informative. Don't make fun of me, but I'm scared to touch them. I get weird when there's no glass separating us. Oh, thanks for the follow, Laura. If you have something you want to be called, please let me know. Otherwise, I see Laura. So I'm tempted to just call you Laura. I get weird when there's no glass separating us. I don't know what any of those things are, but I get the feeling they'll probably bite me if my delicious hands if given the chance. Nothing in this tank can hurt you. The stingrays have had their barbs removed, the horseshoe crabs only eat little clams, and their anemone are perfectly safe to touch. Against my better judgment, I approach the tank, slowly dipping my hand into the cold water. I touch a stingray as it glides past me. See? Not so bad. Feels like fun, slimy leather. Things get a lot less scary when you learn more about them, right? I dive my hand back into the touch tank with a renewed vigor for ocean life. I poke at some urchins and feel the hard carapace of a horseshoe crab. My hand brushes against Hugo's. Oh, wow. As we reach for the same anemone, I pull away, blushing. Hugo smiles at me. Hey, you're supposed to be touching the fish. Sorry. I'm having trouble getting over this massive catch of a man that you are. Sorry. I just get a little carried away sometimes. Wait. That girl over there looks suspicious. Why is that? Are backpacks usually that wet? Hold on. Susan! Susan, get back here. Hugo runs after a middle schooler and catches her before she can make it to the exit. Want to tell me what's in the bag?
Textbooks?
Want to tell me what's really in the bag? Susan won't budge. I walk over to Hugo and the girl. I think he might need a bad cop. Look, kid. I'm not afraid to hit a child. We don't have time for games here. Whatever it is, it goes back in the touch tank. Now. You're not a teacher. You can't tell me what to do.
Oh.
Yes, well, I am. Can you please put the bag down? Hi, Senna. Next time, we won't say please. Susan glares at Hugo for a moment before dropping her book bag on the floor. It lands with a wet slap. We stare at it for a moment before it starts to move.
Sweet Manchego.
Sweet Manchego! Hugo leans down and unzips the backpack. A horseshoe crab frantically scuttles out and onto the floor. An employee swoops in, scoops it up, and places it back into the tank. She gives us a disapproving look. Jesus, Susan, what was your plan?
I was trying to free him.
To where? Outside? Where he was gonna die? Susan, go back to your group. We'll discuss this later. Yeah, and hands where we can see him. Susan sulks off, leaving me alone with Hugo. He gives me a pat on the shoulder. Oh. Middle schoolers have sticky hands. I doubt that's the first time that's happened here. Ba-da-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Or the last. In the next room, we see a variety of smaller tanks. Sea urchins, tiny fish, and a rainbow of beautiful underwater plant life surrounds us.
Yes.
Look over here. Hugo points to, I think it's supposed to be, points to some seahorses gathered at the bottom of a tank. One of them is in the middle of giving birth.
Oh.
Damn! Yo, don't roast Phil, he's trying his best. Also, just a heads up, we're gonna do, this was kind of spur of the moment, but we're gonna do a much shorter stream than normal today so that we could watch Batman before Songbird has to go to sleep. That's actually the male seahorse. Sort of takes fatherhood to a new level, doesn't it? Hey, kids, come check this out. There's a male seahorse giving birth. A low murmur from the students. They just jump back onto their phones.
Ah.
Fun fact, male seahorses can give birth and then get pregnant in the same day. You want to cosplay a male seahorse? Man, we thought we had it hard.
Hey.
I wonder if they have to deal with their kids' awkward teenage years too. All, however, many thousand of them. You seem to know a lot about marine life, Hugo.
Ah.
It's not really my specialty, but I do make a point to learn as much as possible whenever I can. I think that learning shouldn't end when you leave school. We should challenge ourselves to find out more about things we don't understand every day of our lives. Because if you stop learning, I don't think you'll ever be able to grow or change as a person. Good point. I still don't trust the ocean. Well, we'll get there. We finally make our way over to my favorite part of the tour, the Arctic exhibit. Do we get to see the penguins? Yes, we get to see the penguins. Hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah! A group of kids run around the exhibits. They won't stop tapping on the glass of the puffin enclosure, trying to get their attention. For at least a few moments, teachers, chaperones, and students alike seem to be having a great time. What was I so worried about? This isn't too bad.
Huh?
I got some banana bread at work today, dude. Hell yeah. Hugo suddenly grabs my arm. Oh my god, there's a student in the penguin enclosure. Wait, just kidding, it's very bad! Is it one of ours? It most certainly is. Molly Henderson, Susan's friend. I look over to the penguins and see a determined-looking kid crouching behind a rock. She's hiding out of sight. She's hiding just out of sight of one of the employees. Hey, yeah, Sana. Over on the side of the enclosure, I see the door to the exhibit ajar. Was it unlocked this whole time? We gotta stop her before the staff sees and bans our school for life. Hugo looks around. I'll create a distraction. Hugo runs toward the puffin exhibit and addresses the entire room. Everybody, 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 I have an announcement. The whole room turns toward Hugo. Here's a few facts I bet you didn't know about penguins. Everybody just stares at Hugo, confused. Well, this is my shot. I run into the enclosure and am greeted by a cold blast of air. Psst, hey. The girl whips around to look at me. Her nose is pink from the cold. You can't be in here.
Neither can you.
I try to walk over to the girl, but the ground is so icy that I just end up slipping. I catch myself before I hit the ground, but the girl still laughs at me. Contrary to popular belief, penguins are birds. Birds are traditionally known to fly, but penguins cannot. So I can understand some confusion when we're discussing the birdness of penguins. The crowd is still somehow enraptured. Kid, what are you even doing?
I'm letting the penguins go. They deserve freedom. Where are they even gonna go? They're gonna live in my closet.
Look, I just don't even have the time to argue about this. We gotta get out of here.
Not until I save a penguin.
Little known fact is that penguins only live in cold climates, with some expectations. So they don't all live in cold climates, if you're splitting hairs there. Did I mention that they don't fly? The crowd is starting to lose interest. I'm running out of time. Try to relate to her, lay down the law, bribe her. I feel like I should bribe her. That seems like it would work the best. But I'm tempted to lay down the law. I can't relate to her because, girl, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So do I bribe her or do I lay down the law? We'll bribe her. I will give you $20 right now if you leave with me. Molly thinks for a second.
Okay, well, give it to me right now.
I reach into my pocket and pull out everything I have, examining each bill. Okay, I have $12 and some change. There's also a button here. Is that enough?
Pay me the other 8 later and we have a deal.
We move to shake on our arrangement before we suddenly realize there's a wave of penguins on their way out of the enclosure. We're gonna have to block these birds. What?
That bird.
How? How? No! I didn't mean to! Oh, Lanta. Go away. Go away. Stay back. Go away. Are we good?
Bribe that team.
Bribe that teen. Am I good? I'm good. Mission complete. Bribery works. Glad that's over. Just in time, too. Looks like Hugo's wrapping up his divisionary penguin speech.
Oh.
And that's why I think that penguins are one of the best animals in the world. A few people in the audience clap out of a sudden sense of duty. Everyone starts dispersing. Hugo spots us from across the way and runs over. Molly, what were you doing in there?
I was liberating animals, Mr. Vega.
You realize that penguins can only survive in the Arctic temperatures, right? You would have had a dead penguin on your hands.
Well, it was the thought that counts.
No, Molly, it wasn't. Molly turns to me. You owe me $8.
Huh?
What? I'll pay you later, kid. Molly runs off towards Susan. I suppose so that they can compare animal thief notes. You're not off the hook, Molly. Arnold, did you just bribe a child? You can't play by the rules when there's a penguin on the line. Listen, man. We've all done dark things in our lives. I'm not the young, bright-eyed youth I used to be. That person believed in a world where you wouldn't have to bribe children to save a penguin. The me today knows different. I only wish I could go back. Let's just get through the day and get out of here. With the day finally coming to a close, the whole field trip is ushered through the gift shop. We make our way back out to the school buses. As we leave the aquarium and the kids load onto the buses, Hugo pulls me aside. Hey, Arnold, thank you so much for helping out today. You're a lifesaver. It's no problem. It was actually kind of fun.
Hmm.
Let me take you out next time to make it up to you. You like cheese boards? I love cheese boards. Great. Well, I gotta go make sure the kids don't steal anything else. See you around.
Walk inside to find the house empty. Huh. I wonder where the panda's at.
Oh my
Alex!
God!
Thank you! Happy 7 months! How you doing? It's a Saturday, so I can only imagine that you're day drinking. Before I know it, Amanda pops to the front door.
What you up to tonight?
Just doing some homework. How was the aquarium?
It was an adventure. Some kid tried to steal a penguin.
Ugh. We've all been there.
I had to run in and grab her before any of the employees saw.
Nice, Alex. Just a heads up, Alex. It's gonna be a shorter stream today. I'll probably end in about half an hour or so because we're gonna watch the Adam West Batman in the Discord. And Songbird has to sleep for work, so we can't do it too late. You got to go into the penguin enclosure? Did you steal a penguin for us?
Amanda, no penguins were stolen thanks to the valiant efforts of myself and Mr. Vega.
Glad I could make it to stream. I'm glad too. It's always a pleasure to see you.
It was nice getting to spend some time with Hugo, though.
Also, I added 2 new emotes. And that's a W. And I like them a lot. I'm really happy with Sniffa. This one is good. It's fine. I added it because I say howdy all the time. But I could see myself using Sniffa all the fucking time. Like, anytime I say something out of pocket, I just see Green doing Sniffa in the back of my brain. Do I have any more open emote slots? I do, Green. I'm saving one of them for a dead emote. And then I might... So, okay, I have 2 open slots of the non-animated and 4 open slots for animated emotes. So I'm saving at least one of my 2 standard ones for Songbird emote. And then I have to decide whether to add... Because I want to add a this emote, a text emote. Fill those animated slots? I know! So yeah, very soon, I'm going to use one of the slots for myself, and then I'm going to reserve the other standard slot for Songbirds. So we're basically out of standard slots, but we have 4 animated slots. So if there's anything specific that you would like, let me know. I also have an open slot for 50k bits, which I could make something really cool. Kith and Twerk. Okay, I'll have to think about those. If I were to do a twerk one though, I would want it to be like a cartoon. I would not want it to be a real raccoon. So I would need to either commission that or figure out how to do it myself. Raccoon giving the finger. I have rack horns. Where is it? This one. And it always cracks me up. You haven't seen a raccoon twerk? I have. I have a GIF that I use usually. Gonna take a while to which... I know, Green. That's why I would want to make it something really cool. Because the rack gun was a bit emote for a while. But then I made it tier 3. But I'm tempted to make it back to a bit emote. I just wanted to give Crack Daddy something to use at tier 3. Yeah, Alex! Oh, I have that. You do! Nintendog? Alright, I got you. There you go. I'm surprised he helped me complete a covert op. He's usually kind of a what? Kind of a stick in the mud.
He's actually pretty cool. I had a good time with him. Alright, too much adventure for me today. I'm gonna go rest my eyes.
Ah. You mean take a nap?
There's a difference. You'll learn when you become a father. Tip 5. Everyone needs to learn how to use power tools. Baby boomer, energy saving, Colin, mustache, clam chowder, fish.
Gold star for good behavior.
Ooh! Gold star for
I got
good
some
behavior.
banana bread at work today, dude. Hell yeah. So it just
Welcome.
goes to show that waiting
You
for
got
things is like
dads.
worth it. But there's a lot of bad things in this world, dude. Like fucking
Skunks,
skunks, dude.
dude,
Hell
hell
no.
no.
Scratching your eye,
but it's still fucking itchy, dude. Hell no.
The
fucking Cubs, dude. Hell no. Like getting paid not a lot of money, dude, for fucking working? Hell no. But banana bread? Working work, dude? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
Banana bread, bro. Hell fucking work, dude.
Hell yeah! Hadoy, I'm gonna give you a heads up. I was gonna do normal stream today, but I wanted to watch Batman after stream today, and I want to make sure that both Phil and Songbird can make it to Batman because they're the ones who have been wanting it so bad. So, in order for Songbird to be able to join us, because they have work early as fuck, we're gonna do a 3-hour stream today. And then we're gonna watch Adam West Batman in the Discord. So I probably have time for one more date. And I specifically waited because I knew you would want to be here for the date with Robert. So yeah, you missed all but the last half hour of stream. All we did is we went on a date with Joseph, a date with Hugo, and did a lot of connections and shit. But I waited to do a date with Robert. Which means next time, Matt's on 2 dates, Damien's on 2 dates. And Robert will be on 2 dates. Pull up! Pull up, Hadoy! Alright, let's go out with Robert. I had a lot of fun with Robert the last time we hung out, but I'm beginning to wonder if he's dodging me. I've tried messaging him a few times and Dadbook says he hasn't even read them. I haven't even seen him come out of his house, actually. I decide to send him one last message, figuring that this will produce the same result. Hey man, don't know where you've been, but we should grab a drink soon. I walk away from the computer, because at this point, I know he's not messaging me back anytime soon. I linger in the kitchen. I'm all cut up on work. The house is relatively clean, so maybe I should do something nice for Amanda. Ah, I'll bake her favorite pie. I root through the pantry and pull out all the ingredients. This is an old family recipe I used to make with my grandmother when I was a kid. Lost the actual recipe card a long time ago, but I think I'll be able to remember how to bake it. I started mixing the ingredients together for the crust until I get a nice dough. I throw some cherries into a saucepan to make the filling. Normally I don't like to multitask in the kitchen, but this cherry pie is a piece of cake. Pie? It's a piece of pie. Is Senna sit bad or bad bad? Senna's great. What? I'm making a pie. Oh man, I can never remember what temperature you're supposed to set the oven at. I'm pretty sure it's 375, but I could be wrong. Who am I kidding? I'm never wrong when it comes to pie. My special twist on my grandma's recipe includes a secret ingredient that's not even Amanda knows about. Really makes the cherries extra flavorful. God, why can't I remember what the secret ingredient is? Almond extract. Oh, it's almond extract. Duh. Oops, I accidentally poured a little too much in. Way too much in. I'm sure it's fine. Baking's an art, and some of the most beautiful art is made from mistakes. I finally get the pie in the oven. How long am I supposed to leave it in there? 50 minutes? I'll just wing it. Amanda's gonna be so excited. That kid loves a good pie. I have a seat in the kitchen table and do word jumbles until Amanda gets home. I can hear the door slam open. Yo, Pops! What smells like pie in here? It's pie, sweetie. Huh. Amanda darts over to the oven and looks inside. Baking is chemistry. Mr. White taught me that. Amanda darts over to the oven and looks inside. Yes! You're marrying Songbird. Good shit, Green. Hey, it's not done. Be patient.
What's your angle here?
What?
Pies are in objective-based confection. What are you trying to get out of me?
I've been leading a double life. Amanda, I have terrible news for you. I'm actually a pro skateboarder, an aspiring astronaut, and bank robber. The lifestyle is calling me back, and I must go. One last job. You know how it is. The pie was the only way I knew how to tell you.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate the years we spent together, but a trade-up is a trade-up. Remember me when you're kicking your feet up in Ibiza. Thanks for all the pie.
We share a cordial handshake. I wait a few more minutes before taking the pie out of the oven. I set it on a rack to cool and guard it so Amanda doesn't dig into it before it's ready. Huh. What?
Does it look kind of weird to you?
Oh, that's just me taking artistic license on what cherry pie means to me emotionally.
I'm just saying this because, you know, it seems like you might have baked this pie incorrectly. And you're currently, right now, trying to pass it off as a good thing.
It's art, sweetie.
Was it art when you accidentally baked a whole uncracked egg into the center of my 12th birthday cake?
Well, it's...
Was it art when you tried to make brownies and accidentally created chlorine gas?
Well, that's a bit of an exaggeration.
Was it art when you...
Just eat the pie, Panda.
Huh.
I cut us a few slices and we sat down to eat. The cherry filling oozes out of the sides and the buttery crust glistens. I watch as Amanda takes a bite.
Oh. Ugh.
What's wrong? Is it not good? Amanda winces and fans her mouth. No, it's just burned the heck out of the roof of my mouth.
The pie is amazing.
Good job, you guys! The idea that you would spend even one day watching this stream is crazy to me. I forgot y'all are old. Yeah. I can't even defend myself. It's just true. Old enough to teach you cool things about life, though? Hell yeah. Jesus. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you, Senna.
Sorry for doubting you.
I breathe a sigh of relief and take a bite. She's right. The pie is pretty incredible, as it always is.
I'm really proud of you for making pie without burning the new house down.
I got a few dad tricks up my sleeve. What? She's older than me. Rude.
Yeah. Maybe fathers aren't as bumbling and stupid as the media makes us out. Or,
sorry. Maybe fathers aren't as bumbling and stupid as the media makes us out to be. Maybe we're a society. Maybe we as a society should have a little more respect for fathers as a whole.
Hey. Tad, your sleeve is on fire.
I run to the sink and put myself out. Pride will be my undoing. Amanda and I clean up the kitchen and play a little more living room hoops before she retreats to her room to do homework. Comet is Comet. W, I guess. Don't do it, Phil.
Comet the best comet.
I would hope so. Songbird, did your stylist deliver today? Green is unspoken awesomeness. Can confirm. I go back to my word jumbles. Hey, this one spells cat. It delivered yesterday. W. The rest of the evening trickles by. We eat dinner. I help Amanda with one of her scholarship applications, and we both start getting ready for bed. It's ass? What? I'm sorry. This is the one that's for Android, right? Crack Daddy's the cool uncle that shows up for Christmas. I'm screenshotting that and I'm sending it to Crack. I decide to check dad book one last time before I climb into bed. Still nothing from Robert. Huh. Hope he's okay. I turn out the lights and lie down. Hey. Arnold. Hey. Hey, Arnold. Hey, I'm outside. Come outside. What is that? I was just on the verge of falling asleep. I climb out of bed and try to identify the source of the dinging. My computer screen illuminates the dark room. I walk over to it, ready to turn it off, when I notice what's happening on screen. Don't make me honk. I will honk. Get out here. I look out my window and, sure enough, that's Robert, leaning up against his pickup truck in my driveway. I open the door and try to figure out what's going on. Hey. Hey?
Oh.
Wanna hang? I was kinda sleeping.
Huh.
That's no fun.
Hmm.
Come hang out. I'd argue that sleeping is very fun, but I don't have time to be anywhere in the morning. I don't have to be anywhere in the morning. Might as well live a little. Sure.
Hmm.
Cool. You plan on going out like that? I look down and realize that I am, in fact, not wearing pants.
Huh.
I mean, I don't mind. Right. 1 second. I run inside and throw on my going out pants, shoes, and a jacket. I grab my keys and meet Robert back outside.
Mm-hmm.
Ready? Ready.
Mm-hmm.
Hop in. I jump into the passenger seat of his old red pickup truck. Well, it's not. He's deserved to be at the kids' table, though, Ken's. He chooses to sit at the kids' table. I have to move a few empty cigarette packs and the gas station receipts out of the way before I can sit. Robert silently starts the car, and we drive out the cul-de-sac.
Hey.
You like Tom Waits? Waste that rag, baby. I look. Before he can answer, Robert turns up the radio. Yep, that's Tom Waits, all right. He lights a cigarette and cracks the windows. We drive together in silence. So, where are we going? Robert doesn't respond. Robert. Oh, I heard you. He still doesn't answer my question. Flying dicks? Yeah, he liked our answer. I look out the window and notice that Robert's taking us to the highway. I twiddle my thumbs. Well, whatever I've gotten myself into, it looks like I'm in for the night. I settle into my seat and watch streetlights pass by. I glance over to Robert, who's driving intently. He looks tired, as he always does, but there's something a bit more there that I can't place. You okay?
Hmm.
Just peachy.
Hmm.
Stop looking so nervous. I don't think Robert has any kids, no. I'm not nervous. I'm a little nervous.
Hey.
Just hang on, we're almost there. Almost where? I have no idea where we are. I think we're moving at a slight incline, but I'm not so sure. We eventually come to a stop. Robert gets out of the car, and I sit up for a second. Unsure if he wants me to get out, too. What are you waiting for? I hastily exit the car. Robert sits on the bed of his truck and pats the space next to him. Thank you, Phil. Thank you, Kent. I sit down and take in the view. We're on a hill overlooking the city skyline against the bay. The cool night air rustles some trees near us as lights blink in the distance. Off to the side, I can see an entrance to a dense forest. Man, it's all so gorgeous. This is where I come to masturbate. Fucking okay. Hadoy, come get your man. God damn. I got you. Huh? What?
Oh.
I'm kidding. What's wrong with you?
Oh.
This is my little spot where I come to think. It's nice.
Huh.
You can see the whole city from up here. Really gives you some perspective. Shut up, Adoy. Without me? Insane. Robert reaches behind him and pulls something out from under his jacket. It glints in the moonlight, and I suddenly realize what it is. Oh shit, that's a knife! Please don't stab me! Robert reaches into his pocket and pulls out a small piece of wood. Please don't stab me with that either!
Hey.
Robert takes the knife to the piece of wood and starts carving at it.
Hmm?
Oh. I breathe a very audible sigh of relief as Robert looks me sideways. Did you think I was gonna stab you just now?
No, it's not, Hadoy.
What? No.
Hmm.
Hate to break it to you, but I did in fact bring you out here to harvest your organs.
Play along. Yeah, well, you think you caught me in your trap, but I knew. For years, I've been putting the most vile junk food in my body in preparation for this day. Come at me, friend, and reap what you will. 2 steps ahead of you at all times. That's how I operate.
Ha! Nothing gets past you, huh?
Oh.
Robert reaches into his packet and pulls out a folding knife that he opens and hands to me.
Hmm.
I'm gonna warn you, the last guy I had a knife fight with lost 3 fingers because he didn't know the 8 basic rules of knife fighting. You're familiar, correct?
I honestly can't tell when you're kidding.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so many levels of irony deep that I've forgotten what humor is.
He and I laugh.
Have you ever whittled before?
Considering I'm not a grandpa, no.
Hmm.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I just thought that you would have a block of wood shipped to you along with your first social security check.
Hmm.
Arnold, I'll have you know that whittling is a time-honored tradition enjoyed by both young and old alike. That you're dismissing it before you even tried it speaks volumes about your character. However, because I've gotten to know you for some time and have come to think of us as friends, I'm willing to attribute it to ignorance instead of malice. What I'm trying to say is, go get that stick.
Robert motions to a good-looking stick on the ground, perfect for potential whittling. I pick it up.
The most important thing to remember while whittling is to cut with the grain, not against it. If you cut against the grain, the wood's gonna splinter.
Isn't the most important thing safety?
No. Getting hurt comes with the territory. Look at my damn hands.
I look at his damn hands. They're calloused and covered in little white scars. They're very nice hands.
You can't make a stick omelet without breaking a few hand eggs.
What a sentence. Oh.
Knife that wood.
Oh! Oh shit. Yeah, okay. Am I just making a stabby stick? Am I making a toothpick?
That's a good start. What is it?
Sharp stick.
Careful, don't poke yourself with that.
You made a sharp stick? Cool. Oh, it's a popsicle stick.
Tell me about this one.
Flatworm.
Gross.
You made a flatworm. Okay, Phil, I'll make one for you. Whatever I make, you have to shove up your ass. Oh, yikes. What's the story here? Something to make me look tougher.
It's working. I think you could take me in a fight. Probably.
Tough guy accessory. Accessory. Accessory? Accessory. It's one of the two. I think that's used for sounding. Oh, this is more your speed. Hey, Phil? This is a chicken nugget. No, it's a Ouija board planchette.
Now all you need to do is carve up a board and we're set. Also maybe carve a ghost.
Yeah. This is more so what you were looking for. Hey, Phil? Oh? Hello? That's a chicken nugget. Louisiana. It's you.
You really captured my likeness. I'm impressed.
You made Robert, I guess. That one looks more like a chicken nugget than the last one. Am I making a chopstick? Come on. Oh, I can turn it.
Interesting. What do we have here?
Ambidextrous chopstick.
It's a stick.
Whoa, this piece of wood is much larger than the other ones.
Come on. Come on. You got it. You wouldn't know speed if it was staring at you in the face. Phil, be kind. Whoa. Too bad this one wasn't your butt plug. What is this? This is a swan. Nice work. You made the meanest bird. Ooh. I'm getting better at whittling the more I go. Am I making prayer hands? Oh! It's Sir Horsington the Brave. A brave and noble name for a brave and noble creature. A beautiful gift for Amanda. Hey, good shit. Robert and I sit in silence for a while, carving our pieces of wood. I think I'm getting the hang of this. It's actually kind of relaxing. I glance over to see what Robert's working on. He's carving a smaller wooden knife. Ah! While I'm distracted, the knife slices into my thumb. Blood gushes all over my little wooden carving. Robert's lost in carving and doesn't notice me bleeding everywhere. Robert still doesn't notice. Robert, I'm dying. I'm bleeding to death. Robert finally looks over. He reaches into his jacket again. Jesus, how much stuff did this guy keep in there? And pulls out a red bandana. He wraps it around my thumb. Hold tight. He hops off the truck and I can hear him rummaging around in his car. He comes back a moment later with a well-stocked first aid kit. Robert carefully wipes all the blood off my hand and swipes a bit of antiseptic onto the cut. With surprising gentleness, he places a bit of gauze on the wound and wraps it all up.
No.
You okay? Yeah, I'm good. He hands me what's left of the tube of antiseptic. Make sure to keep that cut clean. It's oddly touching and a little sexy? I guess I'm a real whittler now. That you are. Be careful, though. They're attracted to the smell of blood. Wait, what? What's attracted to the smell of blood? Cryptids. Tons of them out here, you know. Cryptids? Like Mothman and stuff? Mothman's bullshit, but yeah, this town's a hotbed for cryptozoological occurrences. You're joking. Okay, I was gone because I was not here, but now I've returned because I am back. I had a question for you, and I can't remember what it was. Oh, I don't know if you ever responded. Do you have your days off starting tomorrow or starting today? Because I know you just did your 3 weeks of work, and then you have 3 weeks off, right? Oh, how I wish I were. I'm a skeptic myself, or at least I thought I was. There are things in these woods we can't possibly comprehend. Are you sure? I remember looking. I'm sorry! I will scroll back. It's fine. I did want to know. We also called you Trenjamin, and I asked if I could nickname you that in the Discord. I'm scrolling through your chat history, so if I don't see a response, I'm gonna shit on you. I didn't see this. Oh wait, yes I did. Yes I did. I'm just a kid and life is a nightmare. I'm sorry, okay, sometimes I have to do work shiz at work. My bad. Yeah, I'm not seeing an answer to this one. Hello, Jack from another man's sack. How did I miss that? Yeah, please do. Please do, Tren. And you will apologize? Make me. I think about my entire time in this city, aside from the occasional stray coyote. I don't think it's too bad. He was talking to you, yeah, Phil.
You ever hear of the Dover ghost? Dover? I hardly know her.
I don't think so.
Hey.
Well, let me tell you a story.
Okay, I can't scroll up. I'm on mobile. Yeah, I just went through your chat history and I didn't see it. So would you mind telling me again for the first time?
I was out in the woods here on a weekend camping trip with Betsy. You don't know Betsy, but she's a big old pup. Pitbull. Real intimidating. I feel safe around her. First night goes without incident. I get some solitude. Betsy gets to pee wherever she wants. All good stuff. Second day, I get the idea into my head that I can hike deeper into the woods. Probably against my better judgment, but hey, we're just having a fun camping trip, right? So me and Betsy start marching in the morning.
Whoa.
It's a little late, we set up camp, but it's different this night. Real quiet.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Grandpa. Maybe you were just too dementiated to answer the first time.
I can't hear the birds, the crickets, squirrels, nothing. Dead silent.
One more night shift after this one before my weeks. Okay, so you start on, like, quote-unquote Monday. That'll be good. Are you excited? You bring in my dementia again and I forget.
Then it happens. I hear the most unholy growl I've ever heard in my life, right outside my tent. Me and Betsy, we go to investigate. We look around the clearing, nobody's there. But there's this feeling. Not sure if I can quite describe it. I know something is watching over us. Betsy, though, she's scared. Never seen her like that. And when she's scared, I know I should be too. And then I see it in the distance.
I'm excited to see the wee dog being represented. Yeah, someone requested it, so there they are.
A man. But if something that didn't know what a man was supposed to look like made it, it just looked wrong. Big, arms too long for its body, black eyes. It just stood there and stared at me. Then it disappears. I hear one yell from Betsy and I turn around to check on her, but she's gone, into thin air. I didn't sleep at all in my tent that night, and I don't think I've slept right since.
Benjamin are gonna go look. What? Can I come? Phil, can I come? That's terrible. Wow. Robert,
Hey.
I'm so sorry.
Oh.
They say if you listen closely on quiet nights just like tonight, you can hear the howl of the Dover ghost.
They don't allow children in there? Great. I'm glad I have license to prove I'm an adult. A howl resonates through the woods. It doesn't sound like a regular howl. It's so guttural. Even from far away, something about it makes my skin crawl. Okay, Robert, real funny. I turn to look at Robert. He's white as a sheet. You're messing with me, right?
Huh?
I was messing with you up until literally just now. I totally made that camping story up.
I strain my eyes to scan the forest line, trying to see where the howl originated from. Off in the distance, I see something. It's so far away, I can barely make out a shape. Looks human, but it's dragging something. Do you see that?
I don't know.
We should go.
Whoa.
Robert and I slowly back away and get into the trunk. He turns off his headlights and we make a slow crawl away, back onto the road. I'm too scared to look back. What was that?
Huh?
Space stalking? Bro.
The Dover ghost, I guess.
I chuckle nervously. This time he doesn't seem like he's messing with me.
Or maybe someone illegally dumping garbage on a wildlife preserve? Yeah.
Please don't Google that. No need. No need to Google things I already understand.
Yeah, that's the story we'll tell ourselves.
Really?
We sit in silence for a little while longer. The fear of whatever that was slowly subsiding as we get closer to the city.
Oh.
Interstellar, but intersounding. Yikes.
Thanks for coming out. This was fun.
Huh?
I'm sorry I haven't been in touch. I've just been in a way lately. I had to get out of the house. Had to be around somebody.
You doing okay, man? Robert thinks for a second and lights another cigarette.
Hmm? Oh.
Been doing a lot of thinking.
He takes a long drag.
Huh?
As I get older, I feel more and more that I'm just drowning in this sea of regret.
Ew. Yeah, both of you stick your dick into each end of a Chinese finger trap and then you run in opposite directions.
I was so busy chasing after these things that I thought would make me happy that I didn't think about anyone else. All I cared about was myself. I didn't even think.
Phil? God damn it, Phil.
Hey.
Robert stops. I wait for him to finish his thought, but he just stares at the road.
Maybe I'm just built like this. Or maybe I do it to myself. Maybe it's my own choice that I'm as unhappy as I am.
I try to think of something to say. I remember all the times in my life when I've been sad. There's a great many of them, but there was always a light at the end of the tunnel. Something I held on to that kept me going. Hi, Sparklebird!
Oh.
But there's something so resigned about the way Robert's talking. I'm glad you told me. Must have taken a lot for you to want to tell somebody this.
Oh.
You're a mysterious guy, Robert. You don't have to be.
Do you ever
Oh.
wish you were a better father?
I think about it for a second. All the time. You can read all the parenting books you want, but nothing will ever prepare you for raising a child. So much stuff I regret, or wish that I could have done better, but I don't have the answers. I don't know if anyone does.
Hey.
It's funny. I look at you and your relationship with your daughter, and it seems perfect.
It isn't.
At least you're there for her.
Go for it, Trent. I stare out the window at the blur of passing trees. I just hope I'm a better father to my kid than my dad was to me.
What did your dad do?
It's more about what he didn't do. He was quiet, stoic. Don't think he ever told me once he loved me. He cared more about his work than he ever did about me or my mom.
I don't know.
Do you hate him?
Nah, I used to, but after I became a parent, I just kind of feel bad for him. Fair enough, Tren. Hi, Shax. Kind of feel bad for him. He missed out on the whole childhood. When I think about all of the happiest moments in my life, they're all with Amanda and Alex, and he just wasn't there. It hurt like hell when I had to tell him to die in that— wait, what? It hurt like hell when I had to leave him to die in that Belarusian prison.
Whoa, whoa.
What?
I turn and smile at him. Nah, he's retired in Florida with my mom. We go there every Christmas. We both break out into laughter. He pats me on the shoulder. We drive the rest of the way in silence, listening to the radio and watching the bright lights of the city grow bigger. Robert drops me off at my place. As I'm about to close the passenger door, I realize I still have Robert's pocket knife in my jacket. I pull it out and offer it back to him.
You hold on to that. Never know when you might need it.
Oh my god! The fact that you call it an aubergine makes me very happy, but yes, it was. So there are 3 different tells. I guess there are 4 different options. There is, if you make them mad, there's like black smoke that comes out of their asshole. There is just no response. If you do slightly good, you get hearts, but if you do something that they love, you get aubergines exploding with hearts. Which means that they really liked what you said. Night, Robert. Have a safe drive home. Robert smirks, then pulls away. He then immediately pulls into his driveway, which is 1 over from mine. He gets out and waves. I tiptoe into the house, careful not to wake Amanda up. Whoa, where'd you come from? I look around and spot Amanda coming out of the kitchen with a glass of water. I thought you were sleeping. Oh, black smoke out the asshole? Haven't done that in a while. Robert woke me up to go cryptid hunting.
You know the Mothman's bullshit, right?
Amanda, Lang, you know what? It's fine.
Isn't she 18?
Black smoke don't mean it's broke. I think about the conversation I had with Robert in the car as Amanda starts walking toward her room. Hey, Amanda.
Eh?
She stops. I love you.
Huh? It's weird when you say it outright and sincerely like that, but I love you too. Night.
I chuckled to myself, then finally decided to go to bed. Date complete. Respect, friendship, paranoia, whiskey, knife, truck.
Uh-oh, where'd my pants go?
What a voice line. I don't know if you guys heard that, but his voice line was, "Uh-oh, where'd my pants go?" Said by Danny
Welcome.
Sexbang.
You've got dads.
Tren, I swear to God, you did not answer the first time. If you answered the first time, I wouldn't have to ask again. Also, Tren, if you ever want to do something during your days off, just send me a DM, okay? However, I know that this is about the time that Songbird said that they needed to start the movie. So, I know it's a short stream, but I think this is where I have to save and end so we can go watch Batman in the Discord. Which means next time we have 1, 2, 3 third dates. A second date with 4. So we'll probably start off with some second dates with Craig, Brian, Hugo, and Joseph. And then maybe do a stream where we just bang all of them. How does that sound, yeah? Which I could ask you guys, would you prefer Hollow Knight or Dream Daddy on Tuesday? Because tomorrow we're going to play Balatro for my podcasty Sundays. I don't stream on Mondays. And then Tuesday, we could do Dream Daddy or we could do Hollow Knight. So let me know whichever one you prefer, and whichever one we don't do, we will do on Thursday. Daddy. RuneScape? You joke? I would really like to play RuneScape. I think it would be fun as fuck. Dads, you want to play Dream Daddy on Tuesday? We can do Dream Daddy on Tuesday. I missed all the stream. Nice. Yeah, Shax, this is one of the shortest streams I've done in a while. But we have plans after stream. We're going to be watching Batman in the Discord. Specifically the Adam West version. That's what I get for socializing. I'm sorry. Ruin Escape. It's so funny, Phil. She used to do 16-hour streams. But Trent, I swear to God, do you guys want to watch Batman or not? I can keep going for another 3 to 4 hours easily right now. But I'm not, because we're going to watch Batman. God damn it. Trenjamin. I'll be live tomorrow. Trenjamin, please, I need this Batman time. Yeah, I don't normally make exceptions like that, but Songbird has been an absolute massive help. So I'm willing to make almost a month of begging, yeah. So I'm willing to make this compromise for Songbird. We'll see. Maybe if I get back from the gym and I feel like streaming again, I can do just like a co-working stream or something. But ultimately, we'll probably watch Batman, and then I will work on that gift. Oh, saw blah, 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 blah. Hadoy. Hadoy, I'm working on something for you, by the way. Do you want to just get a sneak peek about what I'm working on for Hadoy? Hadoy. So, I have been slowly editing the background out of every single one of these frames. You can see it's a friggin' annoying ass process. So that we could get a pep dance. And I was thinking about making it the, like, getting your daily moon notice. So when you get your moon, you'll get a little mini pep dance. What do you think? It's not going to be the best quality because it's from a really old game. but I have spent quite a bit of time going and editing one by one. Yeah. So that's what I need to work on for Hadoy. I'm still trying to decide. I might work on that while we're watching Batman in case there are ads or anything during Batman. That way, I can go to the gym once it's not as busy. Because this is going to be peak gym hours, and I don't think I'll be able to get any of the machines that I want. Well, are you guys ready for Batman? Let's get our raid messages ready. I already know where I want to go. We're going to go to a pal of the stream because they're doing a multi-stream with some other cool people. I'm ready for bed, man. Oh, Shax. Let me tuck you in, Shax. I'll be back tomorrow, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Sorry for the short stream, but I want to make sure that Songbird doesn't hate me tomorrow. I'll be back with Balatro tomorrow for Sunday, and we'll take it from there. I'm ready to talk shit with my aunt over some coffee. Are you gonna miss out on Batman, Hadoy? Rip. Have a good coffee. Let's go over to Booster. Bye, everyone. Sweet dreams, except Shax. Damn. Sweet dreams to Shax as well. Sorry, Shax. Do 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 do. I had a lot of hiccups today. Well, normal amount for me, but kind of a lot for stream. 34 hiccups in about 3 hours and 16 minutes. It's kind of a lot. Let's thank some of my lurkers as well. Thank you, Songbird and Phil and Hadoy. Hadoy, for some reason in my Mix-It-Up, you have the VIP badge and not a mod badge. Thank you, Dorito, Dr. Discombobulate, and Evil. Hi! I was just looking. I was just gonna thank you for lurking. Thank you for lurking, Evil. Green, Zacho, Flock, Kavu Kens, Emily, Moondog. Shane was lurking. Thank you, Shane. Star, Shax. Oh, Shax, it gave you Hadoy's badges and Hadoy your badges. So you have the mod badge for some reason. Daz, Tren, Undead Man Gaming, Von Doom, Urkel, and Mr. Fish. Thank all y'all for lurking. We're going to be doing Batman in the Discord. It'll probably take me 5 minutes to set up. So if you want to watch Adam West Batman in the Discord, it'll be in like 5 minutes. So rush, okay? And I will see all y'all tomorrow. Goodbye. Yeah, I'm saying for some reason it gave Shax your badges. So you were listed as a VIP and Shax was listed as a mod, Hadoy. Okay, I'm going to say hi to Booster and then we're going to say goodbye, everyone.